Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Claude and BANSTAS, and we are live.
Thomas! It's up for grabs now! Thomas! Right at the end! Tony Adams put through by Steve Ball. Would you believe it? It's in for Arsenal. Sweeps it home. It's bergkamp. That's magnificent. Stripped it away from Claude. Henry! And it's Arsenal. It's time to go!
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Claude and the BANSTAS. Hope you're all well. And what an evening it is at the moment. Tottenham went 1-0 up, and Aston Villa are 2-1 up now. They've come back, and Everton are drawing 0-0 at half-time. So at the moment, the two results out of three, what we need, are going our way. So can we keep it up? Who knows? We've got the Palace versus Arsenal game coming up shortly. And we will be keeping an eye on, obviously, the scores of the Tottenham, Aston Villa and the Everton game. The Tottenham game still going on. Aston Villa are coming on really strong there. If you are not watching it, they've had some great chances. What a great own goal by Reguilon. What a great own goal by Reguilon from Tottenham. And a good goal by Watkins. To be honest, all three goals in the game, I think, was all down to their own faults, Aston Villa faults and Tottenham's faults. But we'll get onto that in a minute. Just coming up to the last seconds in the first half of the Tottenham-Aston Villa game. Attempts on goal, Tottenham 2, Aston Villa 9. On target, Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 2. So, and Villa have just got the ball at the moment. It was great to see Jack Grealish back in the starting lineup of Aston Villa. And they're just on the attack at the last minutes of the game, and Tottenham's got it. Goes back to Luiz, and surely he's going to blow time now for the first half. No, he's still going on. Great. Oh, great pressure from Villa here in the dying seconds. Villa go through. Watkins shoots. Oh my God! Luiz has just saved it off the post. Wow. Oh, that could have been great for us. That could have been great. What a great chance. Tottenham again putting themselves in all sorts of danger. Absolute ridiculous by Eric Dyer there. And then Ollie Watkins in the box shoots. And oh my God, Luiz just gets his leg there. And Dyer then reprives themselves and puts it out for a corner. So a late corner here in the first half for Aston Villa before the whistle goes. That would have been a great. Let's see what happens in this corner. Come on, Villa, get a goal. Diesel will be on any minute. He's just sorting himself out, and he'll be on. In the box, Aston Villa shoots. Oh, it comes off. And there you go. It's the first half. Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 2. So at the moment, at half-time, all results are going Arsenal's way. Tottenham are losing 2-1, and Everton are drawing 0-0. Jake, my guy, I can see you in the chat. You said we had no chance of even going for top 6, mate. So what's your feelings now? Has it changed a little bit or not? Or do you see Arsenal getting thumped tonight by Palace? What's your thoughts on that, mate? Hello to everyone in the chat. Obviously, we've got Jake, Lone Star, Arsenal Maniac, James. How you doing, James? Let us know how the Everton first half went. I've got the Tottenham game on. So I've not really seen anything, but let us know. Who else we've got in the chat? Excuse me. We've got Warren. Hope you're well, Warren. If anyone ain't seen it yet, go over to Warren's YouTube channel. He's got another video out today. A lot of great information and content about the Arsenal. So please go over there and give him a follow, even though he batters me every week. I don't mind shouting him out because he's a top bloke. Conwiz is in the chat. Liam, Hassan, Keo, Lily's in the chat. How you doing, Lily? Hope you're well. Sorry to hear that Tottenham's losing. Not really, only joking. Hope the Villa win. Hope the Villa win. Gives us a chance then on Sunday. Alan's in the chat. Tony Blackwell, Essex, Emma, Aaron Knight. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for coming and watch us tonight. Diesel will be with us very, very shortly. He's just finishing work off and he'll be on in a minute. Jake, just coming back at me. Terry, I will give you a nice note. Do not mention top six tonight. Please, you forgot Arsenal have to win both games and West Ham still have to play. Exactly. Well, you're exactly right, Jake. They've got to play later on. Depending on their result, as long as they don't win, it all goes down to the last day, mate. So we will see. We will see. Lily's put, I can hear Dad laughing from here, I tell you. Arsenal saying, Terry, how long does it take for Diesel to get groomed to make his appearance? I think what it is, Arsenal Maniac, is like I said to you, he's got a few plasters to put in a few holes of his bed that his blow-up bed that he broke. I think he's just getting that prepared, ready for late after the game to celebrate once we win, hopefully, and Tottenham lose and Everton draw and maybe West Ham draw. He might be celebrating with a few more holes in the bed. You never know, mate. So hopefully he'll be with us soon. We've got Ricardo in the chat. Hope everyone is all right. Sorry, I just got to remember to turn put it on the Crystal Palace Arsenal game now. Chris Davison's in the chat. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Says big up, Terry. Liddy's put too late. He's already mentioned top six. No problem, Warren. Thank you very much for that, mate. Not a problem. David Brett in the chat. How you doing, David? Hope you're well. Jake saying, Burnley Liverpool prediction, Terry. I think you'll win 2-0, Jake. I think Liverpool win 2-0, mate. What's your prediction? David Dundas is in. If we make it into sixth, then would you regard the season as a success? No, it wouldn't be a success, David. Obviously, it would not be a success. But to be honest, you know, considering where everyone thought we was going to finish and everyone thought that we was going to be in the relegation zone and having a relegation party and we're playing for 10th place, surely that will be, not a bad achievement, coming in 6th place in the end. I'm not saying that we should celebrate it as a trophy or anything like that, but like I said, you know what I mean? It will go to show and go to prove how very reactional Arsenal fans are. How very reactional fans are. But, we will see. We will see. And here he is. Diesel, have you got all them plasters over your blow-up bed?
Mate, it's taken over a day, man. I've still got a few more to do. It's not so much the plasters, it's the dents, mate. It's the dents, you know what I mean? It's one of them, mate. It's what can I say? Listen, you're only young once, you only live once, mate, innit? Enjoy it, make the most of it.
No,
but,
exactly,
how are we all? How is everybody in the chat, the BANSTAS house? Everybody good? Lovely, lovely. Yes, the real one is here. The one who talks sense has arrived. Mate, we're all well. Come on.
Just, I don't know if you've seen the scores, Diesel. Have you seen the scores?
Yeah, Spurs are 2-1 down, aren't they?
Yeah, they're losing 2-1. Everton are drawing 0-0. So at the moment, all results are going our way.
Who's Everton playing?
They are playing Wolves.
What, home? Or they away?
Yeah, home. 0-0. At half time. So all results, it doesn't matter. Not that it don't matter. I don't mean it in that way, but what I mean is it doesn't matter if Everton win tonight, because if we win, we can still go above them on the last day. So that result ain't a must for us. It's the West Ham versus the West Ham one and the Tottenham one.
Newcastle 1, Sheffield United. Newcastle 1, Sheffield United 0. Guess who scored for Newcastle?
Joe Willock, is he? I didn't see that one. Is that on Sky?
Yeah.
I don't know if that game's on Sky or not.
Oh, I don't know, mate. He scored literally on the stroke of half time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Villa in that last 9 seconds, they should have been 3-1 up, Diesel. 3-1 up, Villa. They went 1-0 behind. They went 1-0 behind. But to be fair, all 3 goals was all down to themselves. Villa's goal was down to Villa, bad mistakes. And oh my God, Religan's goal. He got an own goal for Tottenham.
Oh, hang on, I'm just seeing it now. Bergwijn's goal. Oh, good. Good goal. Good goal.
That was a good goal. Watch the own goal one. That is brilliant goal. Brilliant goal.
I'll tell you what, that's a good goal, you know. He had a lot to do before we scored that. All right, let's have a look. Oh.
You seen it?
Nah, hang on. Right, here we go. The own goal, Regulon. Let's have a look.
Let us know what you think.
Oh, class! Class! Oh, my God!
What a great right volley, eh?
It's class! Mind you, saying that, Lloris should have done a lot better with that. Hang on, let's have another look from another angle.
Don't forget, we've got Lily in the chat here, Diesel. So,
Here we go.
We've got Lily in the chat here. What a great own goal that was, wasn't it?
Oh, you see it? Yeah. But she's crying her eyes out. So that's what you get for supporting the scum. There you go. Yeah. All right? Shame on you. Shame on you.
Just quickly, because I haven't done it yet, let's get the team news for Arsenal. The team news is Leno in goal, Chambers right back, Holding and Gabriel in the middle with Tierney left back, El Neni and Partey in the middle, Smith Rowe in front of them, Saka, Pepe and Aubameyang. Thoughts on the team, Diesel?
Yeah, it's not bad to be fair. Tierney at left back. He's put Chambers in. I mean, I must admit, I do keep asking the question. What has Cedric got to do to get a game? I can't stop. I don't understand that one, but I don't mind Chambers as long as it's not bellerin. I'm kind of all right with it. I don't like Holding and Gabriel together. I just don't. They just for me they just don't play well together. I would have put Mari in there. Xhaka's on the bench. I'm pleased about that. I'm quite happy with El Neni and Partey, if I'm honest. I think that's a better combination than Xhaka in there. From what I can see, Pepe's on the left, Saka's on the right. I'm happy with that. Aubameyang, I don't want Aubameyang in the side, if I'm honest. It is what it is, I suppose. Me personally, I would sell him in the summer. I really would. But while he's here, I suppose he's got to earn his money, isn't he? So yeah, let's see what he does. But like I said to you, Tel, 2 games left. I would be playing a lot more of the kids. For these 2 games, I would have put Balogun in. I like the look of that Aziz.
Just by the way, now you said him, I just want to say that obviously our thoughts are going out to him. He's had an horrible injury I don't know if it was today or yesterday in training. It looks like he's done his really bad ligament damage or something in his knee or something like that. And he looks like he's going to keep him out until at least halfway through next season. So we just want to say, thoughts go out to him and hope he recovers quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cappuccino. Come on, Tone. It's got to be done. Just in case the game's boring, I need to keep awake. Big up to Clem as well. I've just seen a comment here. Is this true? Hang on. Where is it?
What's that, mate?
Stephen Creamer. Did you say this?
What's that?
See, when I leave you on your own to do a stream, see how you just come out with crazy talk.
Said last night that Arteta was a better manager than Potter because Arsenal were oh my God! How can you even think that Graham Potter is better than Arteta? Don't even come at me at that. Don't even come at me at that. Anyone that thinks that, or you've got to be absolute mad, mental.
You think Arteta is a better manager than Potter?
Without a shadow of that, yes, I do.
Wow,
100%. 100%. He's a much better manager than Potter. Can I just say quickly, just before we kick off, because I want to get Diesel's, obviously, and everyone in the chats, I'm going to say it, the yellow kit, I'm absolutely loving it, the new yellow top.
It is nice, it is nice, yeah, it is nice. It is nice.
They've just kicked off, by the way, everyone. The game is kicked off. No, I really like the new top. I like the cannon on it. I know it's facing the other way to what it usually does, but the actual kit itself, I really, really like it.
It is nice. I won't buy it. If someone buys it for me, then I'll happily wear it. But me personally, going out and buying it, no. Because if I did that, to me, it's a bit hypocritical. You know, we sit here and moan about the Cronkies. I've said to you, Tel, many a time, the only way to hurt millionaires and billionaires is in the pocket. I can't be on stream saying that, and then on Saturday I go and buy it. For me, it's just hypocritical. So, me personally, no. I work too hard for my money. I work too hard for it, mate. So
just before for me, I think I'm going to have to buy it. Listen, I know I don't want the Cronkies in and things like that, but like I've said before, with getting the Cronkies out, oh my God, ball comes in and the keeper saved it, Palace. Great early chance there for Arsenal. And the thing is that, you know, we only get, Arsenal, I think, a really, really small percentage of the kit that you sell anyway. Adidas getting the most money, right? And the other thing is that, you know, like we've all said before, we can all give our season tickets up. We can all go out and protest outside the stadium. But unfortunately, there will be someone in right behind you that will take your season ticket and who will go and get the kit, right, in my eyes. So like I've said before, Diesel, you can either go with the flow or you get left behind. It's as simple and easy as that. Because if you think, this is my honest opinion, if you think that me or you not buying a kit is going to put a dent in anything that the Cronkies are getting out of it, when you've got international people now, people in Asia, people in Africa, people in America, that's going to be buying a kit left, right and centre, it ain't going to make a difference, mate. That's the truth of the matter. I'm just speaking honest, mate.
No, you're right. No, look, you are right. But in saying that, it's like I said to you before. You know, you can't really see it's that sort of mindset, which is where we are. And I'm not knocking it because you are right. As you're walking out the door, there's someone else walking in. I get that. You know, you can't tell people or control what. All you can do is your bit, Tel. You know, you can only do your bit.
I know what you're saying.
If everyone started thinking that way, you know, if I lose it and someone else takes it, then fine, so be it. And
here. Comes in the box. Oh my God, no one there. Tierney on the left, played it back across, but that's too deep. And now Saha's going to try and get it away. That's twice now. Twice in nearly 3 minutes. Arsenal had a good chance, but nothing going in. Sorry to cut you off, Diesel.
That's all, mate. Go on. Where did I see it? Big up to Steffi. Thank you for watching. Hope you're all sweethearts. As she said, hit those likes. Hit the likes, please. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching, Steffi.
Hope you will. Hope you're good. Oh, say the usual suspects in the chat tonight. David Brent, the Brentmaster General. Come on, Till. Hey? Chris Davidson, hope you're well, Chris. Loro, TTV N7 Gamer 69. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Blimey. Arsenal Manic, hope you're good, mate. Ricardo's here. Diesel, ask Terry to say the top 6 managers in the Premier League. Ooh.
Well, come back to me with that one at half time because I'm just concentrating on this. And the thing I ain't going to do today, Diesel, it's pouring down in South London at the moment. Yeah, it's pouring down with the sun out.
Oh, what you meant where you was? I was going to say, it's all right.
Someone's just got a yellow card here on Chambers. I'm just seeing the replay. Oh my God, that's a bad tackle. Oh, that is a bad tackle on Chambers there. He was very, very late and he's only got a yellow card.
Chambers?
Oh. Sorry?
Oh, have we started, eh? Hang on. I'll do this every time.
Played the Crystal Palace game back in 1989, Diesel.
I mean, what's it on? Hang on. Is it BT?
Yeah, BT Sport. Everton have scored. Richarlison has scored a goal. Everton 1-0 against Wolves.
Right.
I'm going to have to do it from my phone.
What minute you in, Tel?
I'm in 5 minutes, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, you're joking.
I told you, you're back in 89, didn't you? I'll soon tell you if we're back in 89 with your diesel. Have they got JVC on their top?
No, it's just some painting firm. Hang on. It's Dreamcast.
Oh dear.
Oh, right.
On the left-hand side, inside the box. And good defending, goes out for a corner. Corner for Palace on the left-hand side. Yeah, the sun's out and it's pissing down with rain down at there at the minute, Diesel.
I don't know. The game I'm watching, it's snowing. So.
Is it in black and white, Diesel? Is it in black and white?
Do you know what I mean? On the old portable.
Oh. We got someone standing there with the aerial. Don't move! Don't move!
Oh.
God.
God, I tell you, I thought Claude was bad. I think I'm worse. Right, let me try something.
Let me know when you've got somewhere near it, and then I'll pause it.
No, do you know what? It's not fair on the guys in the chat that I'm so behind. So just leave it as it is, and I'll just have to. I don't mind being behind. Well, because it throws a lot of people off, mate. If I'm honest, and right, what minute you in there?
7 minutes and 23, 24, 25.
Christ, I'm getting closer. Hang on. Blood clot.
I'm going to need to Partey now in the middle. Partey over on the right, Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe back to Partey in the middle, the pitch. Partey into Pepe. Pepe out to Chambers. Back to Pepe. He gives it back to Partey. We're going backwards now to Holding. Back out to Pepe on this right-hand side, right by the touchline.
1 minute you in there, Tom?
Into the middle. Saka's got the ball. Tierney on this left, just outside the box. He's had to go back. 8, 23, 24, 25.
All right, I'm in 7:40, 7:41.
Right, you want me to pause it, yeah?
No. Don't pause it. I'm just trying to find. I'm just trying to get No, because it throws the guys off. It's all right. Don't worry about me. So yeah, put the guys first. Put the guys first. I'll put the guys in the chat first. Say, I think about you.
I'll be able to flick backwards and forwards and all. Still Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 2. Everton obviously a 1-0 against Wolves.
8:14, 8:15, 8:16.
No, you're still a minute behind me.
It's all right. That'd have to do. At least I'm in the right game now. So I'm just gonna have a laugh and banter with the chat. So let's have a look. Who we got in here? Tony Blackwell. Hello, mate. Owen R10. Come on. Hi, Terry and Diesel. How are you doing? Keep up the great content. Come on, Owen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Owen. Can I just quickly say, just in case he's watching, Lance and Reese, his son, lovely message earlier on, mate. And thank you very much. And we'll hopefully meet up soon and have a good drink, mate.
Yeah, lovely blokes, Renee. Lovely blokes.
Yeah, lovely blokes. Come on, Saka. Saka just over the halfway line. Tierney on the left. Running down the bench. They go past him. Why is that cut back?
Just about, Dave. Just about, mate. Just about. They're in their suits as we speak. Big up Garth Green. Big up Diesel and Till. Hope you lads are well. Cheers, Garth. All good, thank you, mate.
Tierney's on the floor now. Tierney is on the floor.
Bradley, no, mate. Well, not that I know of, unless I've got a doppelganger out there, mate. Colchester. No, I've been there a few times for certain occasions, but no, mate, not me.
Come on, you've got to get up there. Corner for Arsenal. We're on the left-hand side.
Static. Love you, mate.
Is it a corner?
Hope you are well.
Corner? Yeah, it's a corner. Corner on the left-hand side here.
Oh, I'm seeing it. Yeah, Tierney.
I think they was calling for something there, but they didn't get it. But the corner comes in. Palace get it away, and now they're trying to build an attack. But well done to Gabriel, who's intercepted it. Aubameyang on his right-hand side. Plays it into the box. Oh, unlucky. Crystal Palace player gets there and just heads it back to the keeper.
Come on, Matty. Banter FC. Trying to look at your picture. I thought that was Robbie Coltrane then.
It is, isn't it?
It looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Ricardo. My guy, 6 managers in the Premier League, the six best managers: Guardiola, Klopp, Tuchel, Ancelotti, Bielsa, David Moyes. There you go. That's Ricardo's lineup. Nino's in the chat. Hope you are, mate. Do you know what? Joel makes you laugh, right? Every time Tierney goes down, we all think, "Oh no, please, God,
exactly,
no."
yeah.
We do, didn't you?
Exactly, mate.
Anyone
No,
else,
totally.
you're right. It's just when it comes to Tierney, though, you think, "Oh God, no." No, actually, no. There's one other. Martinelli's another one.
Throw in the box. Oh, goes out for a corner. Sorry, Diesel.
Have we done score predictions?
No, we haven't. Go on, you go first.
I said earlier on I'm going for a 2-2. Desmond.
I go 2-1 Arsenal.
I think it'd be a draw. Lily Kell, 1 diesel is enough. You know, didn't you? God, it takes some woman to take 2 of me, babe. Trust me. If you know what I mean. What's for dinner?
More than one bread and all. We've seen
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, listen. 2-man job, babe. 2-man job. Come on. What's for dinner? Chicken and vegetables, mate. I'm on a strict diet, mate. No more. I've cut out bread, sugar, potatoes, pasta, rice, carbs. Cut it all out. So just chicken and veg, mate. MD. Hello, lads. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're good.
Saka,
Terry,
right hand side.
Terry was putting disrespect on Carlo's name. Oh, Terry, you never learn, do you? Young Terrence.
There we go. It was said.
Chris thinks 2 on Arsenal as well.
Daniel Levy, I'll just quickly turn it over. They've got it on Daniel Levy, and he's got a mask on, and he looks absolutely distraught.
Yeah, because he's losing Harry Kane. That's what it is.
Stand to the stadium. Stand to the stadium while they're losing him.
Yeah. Listen, he wanted to go last year. It was only Mourinho, to be fair, who persuaded him to stay 1 more year.
Yeah,
he's done that. You know, he's played he's done his bit. Levy can't be picking a battle with Kane. He won't win that.
Well, the thing is, he'll go on a free next year, wouldn't he? If he don't get what he wants, that's.
Has he only got a year left?
Has he only got a year left? I'm not too sure. I'm 40. I might have only had 2. Lily will be able to tell us, or someone be able to tell us. But I mean, come on, the service he's put into that club, do you know what I mean, and stayed there.
Oh yeah, no, exactly, yeah.
They've got to, you know what I mean, at least meet him halfway. I think Diesel.
Do you know what? It's a shame, that they've got to sell him in this pandemic. Because before this pandemic, I'll tell you what, they could have got some proper coin for him. They still will get a lot of money. I don't think it'll be as much as what people are saying. Because all clubs have been hit financially, mate. He'd probably go for one. Whoever gets him, I think if they can sort of offer Spurs 2 or 3 players as well as say, I don't know, just say 100 million, right? Say like Man City offer him 2 or 3 decent players as well as 100 million. That should do it. Yeah. I've always said I can see Kane going United, but with Cavani being signed now, I don't know.
I said that the other night. I said that.
Yeah, I'm feeling this Man United. I've said that. I said that to you about 2 years ago, mate. I can see it. I can see it, but
yeah. Townsend now for Palace, just coming over the halfway line and Arsenal's off. Saha to Townsend on the left-hand side. Oh no, he's got a free kick from old
Liam, mate. If you guys in the chat think that could bang right there, yeah, then do you know what? Sonny will do it, right?
Yeah, I'll be talking to we'll be talking to him next week, and look out for the new merch.
Exactly. Yeah, I was going to ask you as well, actually, because I want to get the red one, the one that Lily stole from me. Yeah.
How dare she?
Exactly. Look, my mate Unai's in the chat. Come on, Unai. Got your own back on the players the other night. Fair play to you. Anyone else reckon Diesel's taught many a youth about how to handle a woman? He taught me all I know. Come on. And Unai's an absolute legend. Dog. I'm a dog. Come on.
Palace with a dangerous free kick here on the left-hand side. Here comes Townsend, which is about to take the free kick. Ball comes into the box. Well out by Gabriel, and now Partey gets it out. Palace trying to get it back in. Oh, well done, Partey there, intercepting it. And then Smith Rowe. Come on, now go on the break. Yeah. Oh, and throw in to Arsenal. We're deep in our own half. Let's have a quick look at the Tottenham game. Look like Aston Villa have got a free kick out on this right-hand side here, deep in Tottenham's half. Let's just see how this is going to go. Still Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 2. Grealish is over the ball.
What minute are you in now?
I'll just turn it over quickly to the Tottenham game.
Oh, okay.
Grealish is over on the ball. Ball comes into the box, goes deep, and Tottenham have cleared it. So that's it. They're still 2-1 down.
What will you do to make a change? Good question, Jenny Tolls. Good question. I don't have a season ticket. I won't pay for it. I don't buy merch. That's sort of my thing, really. Terence has got a season ticket, and he just said he's going to buy the next kit. So where do you stand? How are you going to do your bit, Terence? How are you going to do your bit now? That's what Jenny wants to know.
I want to cronkies out as much as anyone, but like I said, I will be truthful. I'm not going to lie. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and lie to everyone. Like I've said before, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's too much money outside of football than just for the going fans now. You know, years ago, it used to be all about the going fans and, you know what I mean, turnstiles, that's where the was. But, you know, we sold our souls in 92. Sold it in 92.
Show me the evidence.
Show me the evidence. Show me the evidence. Let's look at what the Man United fans done the last couple of weeks. You know what I mean? They got into the stadium on the pitch and all that, and you know, the other night there was hardly any protest. So unfortunately, that's what happens, Diesel. I don't know if you agree. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of a thing for a couple of weeks, and then it just dies down, mate.
Yeah, it is. It's typical, isn't it? I think we even alluded to that when we done our stream. You know, do you know what it is, Tel, right? This club, yeah, you see, like how they say that the fan base is a reflection of the club, yeah. What I mean by that is we're just too nice. You know, we think, oh, if we do it once, just have and let's be honest, it was a peaceful protest, yeah. Nothing bad went on, did it? It was just a bunch of fans outside the stadium walking about, holding up posters and flags and stuff like that, yeah. That's all it was. But they think, oh, we just got to do this once, and then we're going to get heard and listened to, right? And then when we played, who was it? Villarreal. You got fans outside. You got fans outside clapping the players on the coach. It's like, how backward can you get? Do you know what I'm saying? So, we're too nice. We're too nice as a club. We're too nice as a fan base. The Cronkies won't go. They've got nothing to fear. They don't fear us, right? We're too nice, mate.
I don't think it's about fear, Diesel. That's the thing. You know, like I said before. He's a billionaire for a reason. He's a billionaire for a reason. You know, billionaires are good at business and good with their money. So, just even if there was 3, 4, 5,000 fans out there, like there was the other day, that's nothing compared to the whole market. Nothing. That's not even 1% of the people that will go out and buy kits from around the world and, put money back into the club. That's what I'm trying to say, Diesel. I don't like that. Don't get me wrong. I don't like that, but I can't stop it. None of us can stop it now.
No. But if the fans had done if the fans had done the exact same, right? If they went to the exact same levels as what the Man United fans did, stuff like that, Terry, parking their cars in the road and stopping the coach, having to cancel it, postpone a game because of all that nonsense, yeah? That is the kind of press that they cannot afford to have. Billionaire or not, they can't afford that because that affects sponsorship. So this is what I said to you, right? When you're affecting, when I say affecting them in their pocket, I'm not just on about not buying a burger or a hot dog or a drink. There's many other ways how you can affect them, right? So when you're hearing about certain sponsorships, companies pulling out, and Man United are now losing money, yeah, that will obviously wake them up. They have to listen to, because if that carries on and the fans don't stop. Don't forget. All right, a lot of clubs have had a free hit this season. Fans are back in next season, right? Yeah. Now, I'm not being funny. If these, not just our owners, but obviously United, the Glazers as well. If they don't shape up, till right, how are you going to stop 60-odd thousand people in the stadium, right, from going mad? They can't afford to take that risk.
It won't happen.
No, it won't. No, with us it won't. I look at United and I think, do you know what? The Glazers better wake up. Because I tell you what, they don't look like they're stopping, yeah, right. But with us, we're just a totally different kettle of fish, till. Like
I said, just to pick up on Jenny's point here. Terry is saying he wants Kroenke gone, but there's no point doing anything because nothing can be done. Okay, I see. Well, what I'm trying to say is, you tell me when what do you call it? A crowd or fans have took over and someone else has walked out, because I can't tell you when. Look what happened with the West Ham fans. They was throwing coins at their chairman and all that while he was sitting there. And then what happened? Nothing happened. They didn't go. We couldn't, I mean? I'm not saying that we shouldn't have our voices heard. Of course we should have our voices heard. But would it really do anything? I don't think it will. If you think it will, then carry on with it. That's fine. I've not got a problem with that. But if you want to be realistic with yourself and not lie to yourself and think that just by, having a few thousand fans outside a ground is going to do something, then it's not. I'm just talking real.
It's like the season ticket, Till, right? It's one thing saying, oh yeah, if I give it up, someone else is only going to take it. But then I'd say to you, yeah, well, that's true. Of course they will. But then you're probably £1,200 better off. Do you know what I'm saying? So so you look at it and you think, well, if they want to waste their money, right, and work hard for nothing and pay top dollar for this crap, right? Let them do it. I mean, you got to do it. So it's keep the money, Till. Spend it on your family. Spend it on another holiday. Spend it on you. Don't spend it on this, because that's how I look at it. That's how I think you know.
Exactly. I know where you're coming from.
You know what I mean?
I know where you're coming from, and I know what you're saying, Diesel. And in to a certain extent, I totally agree with you. But like I said, there will, there's a 6-year waiting list at Arsenal for season tickets. So it doesn't matter. I mean, what do you think everyone's going to just come off of it because they don't want the cronkies out or things like that? You got people that live in Asia that will save up and pay 5-6 grand for an holiday for their family.
But let them. That's got nothing to. That's got nothing to do with you. That's
but you never
mean.
So what's the point? You just get left behind. You just get left behind.
But it's that. See, when you think like that. This is why, right? The cronkies will always be safe because
they won't be safe.
You're thinking that, but and not just you, loads of other. What's the point? Because someone else is only going to come along and take it. I might as well keep it. And the cronkies like, yes, Terry, keep it. But, do you know what I'm saying? This is what I said to you before. Unity, and I've always said this, right? Unity can bring down any organisation. Yep. I genuinely believe that, right? Can we get unity in this fan base? Of course not. Not just us. Most clubs you can't. Yeah. Most clubs.
Exactly.
It's one thing protested, right? The key is consistency. Yeah. Because the cronkies know what happened the other week. They know it's a one-off. They know the likelihood is with us. It's not going to happen again. Right. That was. Do you know what I'm saying? If it was like that every week. Remember when we played Blackpool in the cup? Yeah. Right. Their fans refused to go in the stadium. I know, don't get me wrong, Blackpool are much, much smaller than us. I think who owns it? Is it the Oystons? I'm sure that's the name, right? The fans don't want him there, right? Yeah, for 2 years, right? They're outside the stadium, right? They won't go in. And they've been doing that week in, week out for 2 years or more. That is what I look at that and think, do you know what? That is what needs to be done. You need to keep up that consistency, not just do it once and think, hope for the best. Do you know what I'm saying? It's going to take a lot more than what we did. Yeah. You can only do what you do. You can't. You're right in what you're saying. A lot of the foreign fans, obviously, work hard all year round, right? And they probably spunk 5 or 6 grand just to come over, see a game, buy food, hotels, all that stuff, and they bring their family. It's a nice day out. Granted. But you know what? If that's what they want to do, let them. As long as you're doing your bit, then your quid's in it now. You're better off. It's like it's anything, isn't it? If you go and if you're buying something in Asda, you're going to expect Asda products. But if you go in Waitrose, or you're going to expect top, do you know what I mean? You should get what you pay for. With Arsenal, you don't. Have they turned around to you and said, do you know what? We know times are tough. Right, we know we've not been performing that well on the pitch. Here's what we're going to do. Right, we're going to knock 300-400 quid off the season tickets, even 200 quid. They ever turn around to you and said that?
Of course not.
Do you know what I mean? But no, of course not. But what they'll do, they'll bring out 3 or 4 kits every season. They'll bring out 3 or 4 kits every season, though, won't they? And this is what I'm saying.
You're answering your own question. You're answering your own question.
How?
That's what I'm saying. They won't knock 200 quid off, right? But there's still 6-year waiting list. They will bring out 3 kits a year because they're sending the 3 kits a year. That's what I'm saying. So it will never stop. That's how billionaires keep billionaires. That's what I'm trying to say.
If 60,000 people, right, jump off a bridge, are you going to do it as well?
No, I know what you're saying, Diesel.
Come on, man.
I know what you're saying. Obviously, you're not going to do that. Of course you're not. That's what I'm saying. You can only do what you want. So why are we watching them then? Why are we watching Arsenal then? Why do we watch football then? You know what I mean? What we're saying is that if you don't go or whatever, we're just lucky that it's on TV and things like that. Because if it weren't on TV, people would still want to go even though they want the cronkies out. That's what I'm saying.
Well, listen, I can only speak for myself. Yeah, all right. I get so many comments about Diesel, you're always behind. Tell what minute you in, right? And you know what? I get, obviously, we're doing a watch along for you guys in the chat. It can be a bit annoying. I get that. However, right, we've done streams on here, right, where we have absolutely tore into Sky. How hypocritical would it be of me to suddenly go and get Sky when I've been coating them off? I won't do it.
Well,
yeah. So no, I'm not saying you. I can only talk my truth. Yeah. Right. So what I'll do is, yes, I might make a.
The box has gone down. Is that a penalty? I don't know if that's a penalty. I think he's waving for offside. I don't know what's going on. I can hear the Palace crowd booing with the little bit of volume I've got. He looks like he's offside anyway, Saka. And then he goes round the keeper. And I don't think he got touched. And I don't think that would have been a penalty anyway. So, sorry, Diesel. Go on, mate. You were saying?
Yeah. So, if I've got to sacrifice being, a couple of minutes behind, then I'll happily do that because I'm not paying. I can't warrant paying over £100 a month, right, just to watch the games. I just can't do it. I'm one of those. If I feel someone's taking the piss out of me, I don't want to know them. Do you know what I mean? So I won't do it. I don't buy merch. I don't have a season ticket. A lot of people lie about having a season ticket because if you haven't got a season ticket, you're not a real fan. I couldn't care less. Do you know what I'm saying? We work hard for our bloody money. We've got families, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? As much as I love the club, my family comes first, mate. It's as simple as that. The odd game here and there, if I want to go, I'll go. If I don't, I don't. I'm not paying top dollar for what I'm watching. I'm sorry, I'm not. It's as simple as that.
I've got the Sky. I hold my hands up. I am an.
But you've had it for years, haven't you? So, I mean, it's.
I've had it for years, but the simple reason is because I am impatient. I'm an impatient person, Diesel, and I can't sit there and you know what I mean. You're watching something and then it freezes and it buffers like every 2 seconds and things like that. And I want to watch something. If I want to watch especially football, I want to watch it live. You know what I mean? I know that when we're doing this, we're all, walking up and pausing it and whatever. That don't bother me. But when I want to watch something, I want to watch it like it's live. I can't take all that buffering. It's like we go back to the bloody dial-up days. Do you remember, like, when we first got internet and it took you half hour to get on it? It just does my head in. I can't be like that. So that's just me. That's just my own. It's like a bit like an OCD, I would imagine, or something like that. I can't stand it, Diesel. So that's why I have it. And obviously, I want to watch all the games. I don't want to be buffering every 2 minutes and it pauses and God knows what. I just can't handle that. That's just me. I'm not saying that's for everyone.
No, exactly. It's up to you. When someone turns around to me and says, like, what are you, that question by Jenny Tools, how are you, what are you doing? How are you contributing? What are you doing to affect, the cronky out movement? Then at least I can turn around and say, well, I don't pay for Sky. I don't have a season ticket. I won't pay for a season ticket. I don't buy merch. Someone buys it for me, I'll wear it. Right, but I won't personally go out and buy it. I won't. That's my. Albeit, people are going to hear that and think, yeah, but you not buying a shirt ain't hurting them. I get that, but you know what? That's my little bit that I'm doing. That's my contribution. Might not be a lot, but do you know what? I could buy 3 kits every season. I'll tell you something now. 60, 70 quid a kit. That soon adds up, Do you know what I mean? So
that's just
exactly.
For the top.
Exactly. We're not even talking about shorts, socks, and all that. So yeah, that's my little bit. That's what I'm doing. So you know what I mean. It's a shame that obviously even if do you know what, Tel, right? You won't give up your season ticket, right? And I get why. Yeah, but even if 60,000 fans next season, even if we're all going to go to the game. Nobody buys a burger. Nobody buys a hot dog. Nobody buys a pint of beer. Nobody buys a soft. Do you know what I mean? Just that alone. Don't forget, Arsenal take just over 3 million per home game.
Diesel. Yeah? I look at it from the other side, though, mate. I look at it from the other side, and the reason why I look at it from the other side is because, like I said to you, when I was growing up, I couldn't afford. My dad couldn't afford to take us to go and watch Bergkamp every week. Omri every week because we were priced out in the market. They didn't care about us then either. And don't forget back then, you couldn't watch it openly on Sky all the time. It was, what a goal! Get in there, Pepe with a volley, right foot volley. There won't be no VAR on that. But it's great goal. Get in there. Pepe with a volley from the right-hand side, left-hand side. I think Tierney.
Good ball by Partey. Tierney.
Was it Partey?
El Neni.
Yeah, Tierney.
Oh, I don't think I'm that far behind you. Hang on. Gabriel.
What a ball by Tierney. And where? Get in there, Pepe.
Oh, good back heel there from Saka, I believe it was. Yeah, good goal. Good goal.
Good.
Come on, Pepe, running up to the camera. Come on. Yeah, we'll drop him next game, hey?
Yeah, so just getting back to what I was saying, Diesel, do you know what I mean? I couldn't go back in because I couldn't afford it. My dad couldn't afford it when I was kids. You know what I mean? Me and my brother, we couldn't afford to go. You know what I mean? So that was back then.
I'm glad you said that, right?
I wanted to go. I missed out on all of that.
That's my point. Right, so before that happened, your dad could afford to take you to, yeah?
Oh, before what's going on here? Hold up. There's a little bit of pushing, argy-bargy, El Nini. Looks like Saka's on the floor. What's the referee going to do here? I didn't see what happened here. I think it involves Benteke. He's got the yellow card out. I think that's what it's going to be, but I haven't seen the incident.
Oh, yeah. El Neni, hang on.
El Nini and Benteke's been booked, but I still haven't seen what it was for. There's nothing in that. Come on. There's nothing in that. Get up, Saka. You give him an arm barge, and that was it for me. I don't know. VAR, what's he doing? Oh, he's got to be sent off. He's raised his arm there, Benteke, and tried to chin him, basically. He's got to be sent off, surely. He has to give a red card for that. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry, that was never a foul, but that was a red card all day long. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the red cards that we got this season. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry, Tony. I'm not clutching at straws. Apparently, if you raise your hands, you get sent off. Is that the law or not? Is that the letter of the law?
The letter of the law. The letter of the law. I know that. It's fine.
If he went to push him away and his arm done that, it's like if you don't go for an headbutt, but you put your head towards them, it's like an headbutt. It's the same thing. Come on. Palace just inside the box. And it goes for a throw. I haven't seen that. Tottenham must still be losing.
On the letter of the law.
Right, it's 80 minutes now in the Tottenham game. It's still Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 2. Looks like Doherty's coming on in that game at the moment, making substitutions. And it's still Everton 1, Wolves 0, and they're in 83 minutes. So they've got 7 minutes of normal time left.
I can envisage Terence 30 years from now as a pensioner on his mobility scooter, scooting around his high street with a megaphone on hand, yelling, "Trust the process." I like that one. Terence, it's a man's game. Grow up. Come on. It's a little bit of argy-bargy. Nothing.
You're right, Steve. It is a man's game.
Things we saw years ago, blimey.
Exactly. No, I totally agree with you. But It's the letter of the law. That's all I kept used to being told. It's the letter of the law. He should be sent off.
Oh. Anyway, smash the likes, please, people. Come on. How many likes have we got?
What's he on the left? Push the ball in. Oh, no, the bloody hell. Why are they showing the replay again?
Someone could check the likes for me and message me the evidence. And can we subscribe as well, please? Come on. Let's go large. Let's go large or go home. 60. Christ, is that all? Disgusting. 103 people watching currently. If you all like it, then we've hit 100, haven't we? We've hit a ton. AJ, thank you very much, mate. James Dunlop, thank you very much for checking for me. Smash the likes. Come on, Static. Time to get our ass in gear now.
Straight to Leno. Go on, mate.
Go on, Warren. Taking no prisoners. Terence, in Emery's only full season at Arsenal, we finished 5th. Arteta has now had 2 seasons and failed to finish above 8th in either season. So, who is the better manager, Terence? I'm not mentioning Emery. I'm just reading it out. That's not me. Don't blame me. Warren mentioned Emery, not me. Go on.
No, I'm not saying about Emery. I'm going to say we haven't finished this season yet. And at the moment, we're still finishing 6th. So, Warren, you're on there on one thing. And on the second thing, if you watch the build-up with Jamie Redknapp and Michael Richards, they both said, I would rather win the FA Cup than finishing 4th. It's only because nowadays we make finishing 4th be something great. Both of them were saying about it. They would, and that's one thing that he regretted, Jamie Redknapp. He said, I wish I won more trophies. You know, coming 5th, 6th, 7th, 4th, 3rd is nothing when you're a player, when you're finished. So you keep going on about it and, you know, jizzing over bloody coming 5th because you think that's brilliant. I want to win trophies and obviously finish higher up in the table and try and win the league. But my manager at the moment has won 2 trophies. You've got 5th place. I hope you're proud of it, Warren. I'm glad you're proud of 5th place, mate. I'm glad you're proud of it. Well done, Warren. Obviously, well done, mate.
Wow. 5th place is better than 6th. Ricardo.
It is better than 6th. Better than 6th.
You know what the funny thing is? The difference between 5th and 6th is probably about 2 million, you know? Serious.
It is.
Honestly.
Yeah.
These players don't trust the process. That's why they are leaving, and it's hilarious.
Who's leaving? Who's leaving? Balogun, is he leaving? Oh, Balogun's leaving. Saka leaving? Smith Rowe leaving? Pepe leaving? Oh no, hold up. Oh. Leno wants to leave. Leno wants to leave. And that's what all this is about. You know, what a load of rubbish again. Even Glenn was saying it the other night. Glenn was agreeing with me, saying, what a load of rubbish.
No, from what I saw, Glenn was definitely not agreeing with you, Terry.
No, with the players, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. The news reporters take a little bit out of something, what they've said, and they turn it right around. And that's what really riles Glenn up and all.
Hold up. Yep. Hold up. Go on, David. That's just for you. Hold up.
What was that?
Jenny Tools. Not even Jenny's getting involved. Look, by the letter of the law, 6 is worse. 6 is worse than 5th, eh?
Was that Warren G song? Hold up.
Nah, Warren G was regulate.
What was that one then?
Ruth Butler. Ruth, hope you're well. Oh, females are now coming in. Come on,
you Gunners.
Come on, you Gunners. Come on, you girls. Roofy baby, come on. Memory bubble. Hold up. Silent H. Hold up. Not hold. Hold up.
Well, what's that song, Diesel?
Which one?
Hold up. Do. Oh, how's it go?
Oh, you're about Word Up, innit? Cameo. Word Up. That one?
I
don't
might,
know
it
why
might
they
be.
sold that.
Yeah. It
I
might
told
be,
you
mate.
about Tierney leaving in the summer, Terry. I've heard the rumours. See, tell, look, there are players leaving.
Oh
Look.
my God. Oh.
See, I've heard
You
them on
hold
all
on,
states.
you hold on to that, Stephen, and then we'll come back at the beginning of the season when Tierney's still here, and you'll go, Terry, you was deluded. Terry, you was deluded. He's going to go. He wants to go and all that. We'll see, won't we, Stephen? Because he's not going anywhere, mate. But thank you for the comment, mate. Thank you for the comment.
Guys in the chat, honestly, right? Why do you watch us? Do you know what, right? You know when people say, you've been therapy for us. How? Oh God.
There you go again, Daisy. What did I say? What was that comment just a minute ago? Apparently, it's me that mentions it all the time, and these other ones. I haven't mentioned Emery or Mourinho or Ancelotti once in this stream yet. Everyone else has in the comments, but everyone would say, "Well, Terry, you always say it. You always talk about it."
Oh, come on, Manic.
3 minutes of added on time in this first half. I'm going to turn it over a minute, Diesel, so I'll let you look at that. Just before I do, Crystal Palace are on the attack here. On this right-hand side.
I've heard that as well, Chris. Bellerin was only signed to sell him off. So there are players going to.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, they're all
Tierney,
going.
Bellerin, Leno.
They all better, don't they? They all hate him.
Rob Holding's going. That's why we gave him a new contract at Rob Holding, just so we could protect his value and sell him off in the summer. I'm telling you, see.
I was going to turn it over, but Crystal Palace have got a free kick here, just in the 9 minutes of this first half. Townsend on the ball.
Great comment, Nino. Jesus, how bad have we fallen if we're hoping on 6th place? There you go.
Well, we might as well just end the season now, then, innit? Just end the season now. There's no point in watching football anymore. Liverpool, just end it now so they can't get in the Champions League because obviously they're still going for it. You know what I mean? Tottenham are still trying to get into play. Just cancel it now. What is it?
Smoke weed every day. Hold up. Is it that one? Oh,
yes. I think
so. You don't strike me as a Dr. Dre fan, Tel.
Why?
You strike me as more like an Elvis Presley sort of country, middle of the road.
Nothing wrong with Elvis Presley and all. To be honest, I like all sorts.
Terry gets battered more than cod in a chippy. Lyric! Go on, Warren. That's a good one. I like that.
I was doing a few bits of tricks there, but nothing come of it. They're in the last minute now. But don't forget, Arsenal's got no chance of getting top 6 because Tottenham were going to win, West Ham were going to win. I don't think that's the real Omar, so I'm going to block that one.
Who?
Diesel.
Who?
Omar. I'm going to block that Omar. I don't think that's the real Omar who comes on here.
Oh, blimey. They're going for Omar now, yeah? Oh, dear. Oh, so many virgins out there.
If it is the real Omar, get in contact with us and we'll unblock it, but I don't think it is, mate.
No, it's not. It started with a kiss.
Wow, I mean, I haven't watched.
Oh, God.
Anyone watching the Tottenham game? Why is there 6 minutes added on time?
It started with a kiss.
Oh, they got a chance here, Villa. Oh, that was a bad ball to Watkins.
Bissouma and Grealish. Bissouma's a good. More chance for Bissouma, mate. Grealish.
McGinn outside the box. Oh, why didn't he just shoot? Oh, they're going for Curtis. Oh my God! What is the matter with these people? goodness sakes.
London boys in the chat. Come on, London boy. How you all, mate? Hope you're good. What else we got? What else we got? Can't believe we've not had one super chat yet. Guys, like, we need to eat tonight, yeah? I'm just saying. Yeah, steak doesn't last for long. What's going on? Who's that?
What's that?
Curtis Shag TV. Wow.
Arsenal, it's half time, so it's 1-0 at half time. Shall we just have a little update at the moment of the league table, Diesel?
Yeah, go on.
So, obviously, we know that Man City are finishing first. Man United are finishing second. Chelsea at the moment are in third. Fourth with... So, fifth... Oh, no, they're trying to do it again.
All right, guys.
My twin brother, Kenny, my twin. How are you, mate?
Yeah, it's just a great first half by the Arsenal. I thought we played really well. We're on a front foot. Paris made it very difficult for us. Some of the refereeing decisions today were a bit surprising. You know, Aubameyang got sent off for a similar challenge today that went down the legs of Chambers by I think who was it who made that tackle? Was it Schlopp? I think it was Schlopp.
Yeah.
And then we saw something very bizarre involving Joel Ward, the Christian, against Tierney, trying to kick the ball. But, you know, on another day, I think what's happening is that the referee, I think because there's crowds there, he's probably bottled that because, you know, the Crystal Palace fans are right on top of the on top of it, all the players and the referee. So, or maybe it's because it's Croydon Roy's last day. But, you know, apart from that, Crystal Palace have been running their nuts off, but we've just been a bit better on the ball. The final ball hasn't been to my liking, though. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah.
Well, we're 1-0 up, Kenny. Tottenham have lost now, basically.
No, they haven't
2-1.
lost, mate. There's still 3 minutes to go here, mate. I'm watching it now. 3 minutes left.
They've lost, Kenny. They're not coming back now.
I don't know, mate. Villa look like the most likely, but because at the moment, El Ghazi's got the ball. You know, Mings has kicked it into Rose there, and it's on. And the guy Villa got the ball. No, he's offside.
Yep.
He's offside. No, he's onside. He's onside. Let me stay with me
at the
for a
moment,
bit.
Kenny,
At the moment, it's not looking good.
Everything's going our way, mate.
What happens now? Because I know Everton are winning, aren't they?
Yeah, Everton. It didn't matter. As long as we won, it didn't matter if Everton won, and I don't mean that in a horrible way or whatever. But I mean we could still catch them on the last day of the season.
James, don't have it, James. Don't have it. He
knows. Oh, Aston Villa, take the shot. Oh,
hit the post. Hit the post. It's like it's two minutes left. But as I said, how you doing, Andy? You good, yeah? Yes, I think what's happening is Aston Villa not messing about here. I don't know whether they think. How you doing, Steve? I don't know whether
they love you, Kenny. They love you, mate. Come on.
I love them as well. I don't know if Aston Villa think they've got an outside chance of getting to Europe with themselves. You know what I mean? But Spurs have been absolutely terrible. You know, I watched the first half and I thought that, you know, Aston Villa were first to everything. And I mean everything to the, you know, they look hungrier, they look fitter. I think what it is the Grealish effect, isn't it? When Grealish wasn't playing, that's when I thought, you know, in terms of like the ideas. And, you know, the thing we're talking about, Diesel, about, you know, Grealish for England, it just gave me a kind of a bit of a thought that in terms of like Grealish, you can just imagine Grealish having that effect where maybe he could be the sort of person who could, you know, keep the ball in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the start, before the games all started, right? They kept showing the table standings, and they didn't show Arsenal. Because obviously they didn't want to do it. And now all of a sudden, they're showing Arsenal now.
but you remember, if BT Sport the one who's been most of the champions of it because it's a BT Sport game. But in terms of Arsenal, I see that if we stay with this result, as the result stays this way, Spurs are on 59 points and we're on 58. So we're still going to so we're still going to be about 9th place. But again, as you said, it's all about Spurs have got a big game against Leicester.
who need to win.
Well, it's Leicester have got to win that game, and Spurs have got to win that game because if you look at it, Liverpool on if Liverpool win tonight, then Liverpool go ahead of Leicester on goal difference. So it's a big game, final game. You know what I mean? As
exactly. No, exactly. I mean, obviously, well, you got a game.
Game's over. Tottenham are lost. Harry Kane's.
Is there booze? Is there booze?
There's booze. There's that. I'm afraid there's booze at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Reguilon looks really upset. He's probably going to feel responsible. Harry Kane's probably his last game at Spurs. I think I don't know what the players are doing, but I think they're going to have to do their lap of honour at Tottenham. So there's no way they're going to. Mason's going to let them go away without doing a lap of honour.
Yeah, great moment for him. Great for Ceballos as well.
They so that's 2 results basically
on the road.
We just got to wait.
Nino, it's probably a bit late for
early, innit? It's early for him, yeah.
I think it's too early for him because I think what's happening is there's loads of players ahead of him, but you just never know. There's still places up for grabs because the World Cup's going to be in about 18 months in November, so there's still mileage for Emil Smith Rowe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Kenny, seen his comment? This is a great comment, Akin Fenwa. Come on.
hey, talking about Akin Fenwa, Akin Fenwa's from the same part of Islington as I am. So,
is he?
Yes, he's a yacht younger than me, but I do remember him as a little boy around the sort of Holloway area. So, yeah, I'm sure he used to go around at schools with me. So I do, and he's always had that cheeky little smile, but I didn't know he's going to grow up to be that big. But yeah, Akin Fenwa is, like I said, was local to me when I was back on the manor.
Yeah.
And look at Jamie Redknapp. Jamie Redknapp looks absolutely distraught.
Right, Tel, give me 2 seconds, yeah?
Yeah,
right.
Kane, will you turn your volume down just a little bit?
Cool, what?
Will you turn your volume down?
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just, because I don't know, what's happened, right? Is there's some bloody monster games afterwards, excluding us. But let's just go back to the game at Selhurst Park. You know what? Talking of Selhurst Park, that's probably one of my favourite away games. You know that, Tel?
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, because I think what's happening is that I think, if you go to Crystal Palace and you go to Crystal Palace and Fulham as well, they're kind of very traditional grounds where, I ain't going to lie, the toilet facilities are it's not a case of them being poor and in terms of sanitation. There's just no room for it. It really, really is an old ground. Like, it's one of those grounds where you've got restricted views. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
what did you think of the Benteke incident?
You know what? Nothing. Because I'm not too funny, right? We're clutching things. I think what's happened is that we've got to think about the bigger picture. 20 years ago, we'd have gone absolutely right, upset if one of our players got sent off for it, or we saw any player get sent off for it. It's handbags. It's if someone got sent off for it on a Sunday, say Hackney Marshes or Market Road or any of the pictures we played off, Wormwood Scrubs in West London, we'll be well baffled for getting sent off for that. But what's happened is that VAR struck, and what's happened is that people have been sent off for that. But if you don't mind me saying so, what impression I'm getting is that with crowds back today, I think the referee's is letting games go because of the crowds. Maybe if it was an empty stadium, and incidents like we saw with Schlopp on Chambers and Ward and Tierney, maybe that would have been looked at a bit more closely in terms of red cards. But I don't know. It's one of those things where it has to be really conclusive for referees to do it, because I suppose they just want to be part of the occasion.
Yeah. What did you think of the first half, Ken?
I thought first half, we were very much on the front foot. There wasn't any space in midfield like I knew of. So all our players had to go down the wings, on the right hand side, and that's where all the action was. And I think that's where I think Pepe today has really had a good game, and I think El Nelly's been solid, and Partey's played well as well. But Crystal Palace have, everyone knows their jobs in terms of the final ball probably wasn't really good, wasn't that great, and I think that's where we need to kind of improve. But the one time Crystal Palace didn't have enough defenders in the box, Pepe, scores a good goal, guides it in, on 30, just after half an hour mark. And let's face it, I don't think anyone in that stadium can complain about the fact that we should be 1-0 up because we've been playing really well and we've been in control.
I totally agree with everything you just said, Ken, to be honest. Totally agree with that. So looking forward, I mean, if the results stay the same, we still got to see what happens with West Ham game afterwards. Obviously, if West Ham win, then we can only get 7th at the most. If they draw, then it all goes down to Sunday, Ken. Big day on Sunday.
Well, it's a big day. It's going to be a big day on Sunday anyway, because I think what's happened, right, is that there's planes off the pitch, and there's also like fans who haven't been staying for a long time. And I think what's happened as well is that fans are who attend the Emirates, whether it's inside the stadium or outside the stadium, are going to express their opinion one way or another. So it's a big occasion for them. And you've got to remember, it's Brighton as well. Brighton have been a bit annoying the last couple of years. They've had some really good results against us. And, if my memory serves me right, we've only beaten them once in 4 years, which is on Boxing Day. So there is a lot on that game, and plus, fans who want to be behind Mikel Arteta are free to, get behind him and, pump yourselves up. And fans who have a little bit of dissatisfaction can vent their feelings. But, it's a good opportunity. I think what's happening, right, is that the players will be lifted because, they got some spectators, and so they, even if they want to sort of be on a holidays, we won't let that happen.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with you.
You don't rate Graham. Why don't you rate Graham Potter?
I didn't rate him. I was asked a question: who do I think is better, him or Arteta?
Why is Stephen Creamer saying you don't rate Graham Potter then?
No, I was asked who do I think was better, Graham Potter or Arteta, and I said Arteta.
Are you sure you said that? I'll check the tapes afterwards to prove.
You can check the tapes afterwards. Son. But that's what I said. Who would you say is better manager, Graham Potter or Arteta?
Look, it's different sort of things. Arteta's the man in possession. You've got to look at it. He's the man in possession. And you're looking at Harry Kane clapping off the Spurs fans.
Yeah, Kane. He's just clapping. I was just about to say to you, that looks like a farewell. Does it to you?
Yes, it has. I think what's happened is that I don't, if you want to talk for footballing reasons and you just want to be honest yourself, I don't think Spurs fans have got any complaints about the services that man is giving them. Exactly. He's gone beyond the line of duty for that team. He couldn't do any more in terms of like the amount of appearances he's had and the amount of goals he's he's scored as well. So any Spurs fan wouldn't begrudge him his ambitions, and it's maybe for Harry Kane himself, maybe he'll feel that it's a shame that it hasn't worked out for him, because if you look at it on a logical basis, they've come very, very close to success, even though you'll say it's too little too late, but let's face it, they have come extremely close. If you look at the Champions League final, few weeks ago in Wembley, and then there was a League Cup final, and plus they've had some semi-finals as well in the League Cup and a couple of FA Cup semi-finals. So it's not as if they've won a lot of games and finished high in the league, but never been close to trophies. They've been actually that close, but the teams they've played in those semi-finals and finals have been good teams who are equally as good as them, and just basically on that day they just got the luck and probably had the players, the goal scorers, to win those games against Spurs. And I think that's where they fallen short. But, you would have thought as a neutral that, Danny Levy would have tried to sort of taken Spurs on a new level with that group of players they had. But unfortunately, he's penny pinching. So don't we know that Arsenal sometimes? I think Arsenal fans think the Kroenkes do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we were talking about that earlier, and I got absolutely caned, Ken. I got absolutely caned.
Yeah, it's if and much, because the thing about it is that obviously people say the Kroenkes don't spend money, but I think, mate, you could say that the Kroenkes have not spent their money wisely.
Yeah, no. I mean, I was just going to take it about obviously, the protest on Sunday,
I've got some news for you. Fabianski's got injured in the warm up for West Ham, so he will not be taking his place in goal today because they just showed him just now injured in the warm up.
Their backup keeper?
That is an absolute question. Can you imagine it? All that stuff. I don't know who their backup keeper is, but I'll try and find that. Let me get my phone up.
I was just going to have a look myself while you was talking. Tony should know. Tony, who's the backup keeper, mate? Randolph. Randolph is in goal.
Dan Randolph for Republic of Ireland International.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to have to love you and leave you because I was watching. It's 46 minutes on one of my other devices, and there could be a goal, and I want to capture that on Instagram. So I'll see you after the match. All right.
All right, Ken. Thanks a lot, mate.
You were cool with Diesel, weren't you?
Yeah.
Weren't you? I'll see you later.
See you after, mate. See you after.
Good,
we're back on. We're back on. We're back underway in the second half. I forgot, to be honest, to turn over myself. I was on the Tottenham game still, but we're 2 minutes in, and I ain't started the timer either, Diesel.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Time was done. But yeah, we were just saying, I don't know if you see it, but Harry Kane was doing a lap of honour. He looked like he had a few tears in his eyes. So I think that's his farewell little walk around.
He's gone, mate. He's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. To be honest, he should have left a year or two ago, mate. He wants to win things. He's one of the top strikers in the country, mate. In world football.
But he wants to win things.
Yeah.
He wants to win. Oh, well, they've finished above Arsenal for the last 4 years. I thought that would have been that would have been great enough, wouldn't it? They finished in the Champions League spot on that. But he wants to win things. Oh, well, I didn't. Oh, I must have got my wires crossed there, Diesel. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I'm thinking about saying else.
When I say win things, Tel, I'm not on your level where top four is a trophy. I'm on about proper trophies. I'm on about
has Harry Kane won an FA Cup?
Playing for a Real Madrid, a Barca, a Man City, a team who's going to win it season in, season out. And if they don't, whoever comes above Man City will win the league. If it's not them, that's the sort of team he wants to play for. And listen, I said it before, mate. When you look similar to Aubameyang, if he had any ambition, he would go. He hasn't. He's still here. Harry Kane, Spurs or not, I don't care what anybody tells me. Harry Kane is levels above Aubameyang. It's not even a debate. It's not even a debate. But yeah, look, he wants to win things. And obviously, what you just saw there, because I think he was crying as well.
He had tears in his eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of says it all. He's been there for a long time. He obviously, the fans of. He's a king at White Hart Lane. Let's be honest. He's the top dog, isn't he? So of course it's going to hurt him. But at the end of the day, he's at an age now where
he's captain and all.
No, exactly. Yeah, I look at an Alan Shearer. Look how good he was, and when you look at what he won, he didn't win a lot. For the player he was, Christ, his trophy cabinet should be rammed.
Same as Steven Gerrard, wouldn't it? He's the same. I mean,
exactly. Matt Letizia is another one. Matt Letizia,
Yeah. Oh, he was fantastic.
Listen, you're playing for your hometown club. I get that. Big fish in a small pond. You're a hero. But at the end of the day, it's what you want. If that's what you want, fair play. But if you want to win trophies and you want to, listen. My whole thing, that the way I look at it, right? When you're older, and you're a granddad, you've got your grandkids around you, and you're showing off all your medals. For me, that is what you call. That's cool. That's what you should aim for. That's something like that. Not, I was the top scorer in that season. I scored the most goals in that season. Oh, great, granddad. What did you win? Do you know what I'm saying, Phil?
No, exactly.
Season we won the league, we won the FA Cup, then we won the League Cup, then the next season we won the Champions League, then that season, kids, we won this, then we won the...
Exactly.
That's what you want to... Do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Exactly. It's all about that.
Exactly. And back in, when was it? Back in 2019, we come fifth under Emery. Don't forget that record. We've got to tell the grandkids that one. Don't forget that record.
What's
Come
that?
fifth. We come fifth under Emery in 2019. We mustn't forget that achievement, Diesel.
No, we must also forget that we finished 8th last season, and we're probably going to finish lower than that this season. Yeah,
That's
another one. It's another nightmare to tell the kids, isn't it?
Go on. Oh, just put it behind the post for a corner on the left-hand side. That was a good ball. Good ball by Chambers. Far post. Aubameyang would have been there, but just put it behind for a corner kick. 52 minutes in. Corner is it Saka? Looks like Saka's taking this corner.
I was just about to ask how many likes we got, Chris. 87, yeah? Guys, listen, all joking aside here, we should be on 100 already. What's going on here? Can we please get to 100 in the next, 15, 20 seconds? There's 120 people watching. Come on, guys. We're not asking for a lot. Please, smash the likes. Can someone please monitor the likes and keep me informed? Yeah, we need to get 100 per stream. Minimum. Come on, I'm not asking, I'm telling you. Come on, guys. Come on. Danny boy, hope you're well, Danny, mate. Yes, Diesel, do you think we can do a swap? Give us Kane and they can have Aubameyang. That would be a fantastic... Dan, I'd bite their hand off, mate. I'd bite their hand off. Yeah. Even Spurs ain't that stupid, mate.
Well, we thought that years ago, but then Sol Campbell did, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, no, this is a different kettle of fish, mate. Yeah, exactly. Because there's a lot of people saying that they can see him going to Chelsea. I don't think he would do that. He wouldn't do it. I don't think he'll go abroad. I think he'll stay here. It's for me. It's either the Manchester clubs. I can't see Kane going Chelsea. He'd get shot. Let's be honest.
You know what? What I could see? What wouldn't surprise me is Aguero will end up at Chelsea because I think he suits them better.
Aguero? No, yeah. he's going Barcelona, mate.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. I think that's done. He's going Barca. Go on, Lily. With a countdown, 95, 96. God, clever girl. Look.
On this right side post. Oh, sorry. Go
95,
on,
96. Look, clever girl. Look, I didn't know you could count. Just a bit of banter, Lily. Don't hold it against me, yeah? She's probably thinking, that Diesel's such a prick. Look, AJ's getting involved. Come on, 97, 98. Cool, 2 away. Come on. Look, cheeky sod. Oh. David Dundas, 100. Woo!
Whoa!
Come on. See, if you ask, you get, Terence. If you don't ask, you don't get. There you go.
No, I totally agree with you, mate. But we shouldn't need to ask Diesel. That should be a given.
You wish. I do, babe, honestly. Stranger things have happened. Come on. Oh, he's gone down to 99. No, it's gone back up to 100. Someone can't make up their mind. Eh? Blimey. Stop flip-flopping with the likes, people. Stop this car. Listen, look, it's my girl there. It's my girl. Mwah. Divine, mushy boy. I promise it is a girl. It's not a boy, yeah? All right.
Show me the evidence, Diesel. Show me.
That is a dodgy name. Divine. So, yeah. Do you know what? Sod it. I'm going to ask. Can we get to 150? What do you reckon, guys in the chat? Is that doable?
By the end of the game, that is very doable, Diesel. Without a shadow of a doubt, that should be doable.
Exactly. Come on. Why not? Big up to everybody, by the way, on Facebook watching us as well. Start to see some of the comments. Big up to Alex Kelly in the chat, who's watching on Facebook as well. Hope you're well, Alex. Hope you're good, mate.
So hard running down the left inside the box.
Come on, Nino. Exactly. Don't see Aguero joining another Premier League club. Yep. Totally agree.
Oh God!
Everyone smash the likes, innit? Come on, Brent, the Breakmaster General. Tell me, you keep forgetting to do this.
Sorry, mate. Oh, sorry. I was looking at.
You've ruined it now.
I was looking at the crowd, and we haven't
You
seen.
mucked me off there. You mucked me off, mate. No, you mucked me off.
We haven't seen fans back in the stadium for ages, have we? Look, how long's it been? And then I just looked up, and they've gone straight
on. Now, Christ, look, that stands. That's rammed, isn't it? Look. I wonder how many of them.
That 12-year-old kid, what he was doing.
Oh no, it's seen that yet.
The old wanker sign. He was giving the old wanker sign, and it just.
Oh, hang on.
I just thought to myself, I've missed.
Oh yeah. I just see it. Yeah. Did you see his mullet? Why is he doing that, Rob? And he's got a hairstyle like that. Basing haircut. He's got no excuse. The barbers are open now, mate. There's no excuse to be looking like that. What's wrong with you? I guarantee he's single. Guarantee he's single, man. Ain't got a bird. 100 likes. Well done, people. Come on, Chris. Exactly, mate. She doesn't know how to change it. Yeah, I'll change it for her. Yeah.
Oh, penalty West Ham. Penalty West Ham. Antonio going through. Is that a penalty? That don't look like a penalty. I suppose, Tony, you're gonna say it is, isn't it, Tony? If you're still in the chat, you're gonna say it is. He hasn't even touched him.
Hey, Tony.
Looks like they give it. Looks like they give it. Declan Rice is going to step up and take the penalty for West Ham. Would this be West Ham finishing in 6th place?
Yes, he's missed
it. He's missed it. He's hit the post. He's come back. He's missed it.
Who took it?
Declan Rice. Oh my God, is that a blessing in disguise for Arsenal? Who knows?
If we can't get it, that's the team I want to have it.
Oh, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt.
No less than they deserve, mate.
I knew you would be, Tony. I knew you would be, mate.
AJ, yeah, I'm with you, mate. Yeah, Lamptey or Aaron's. Either of them two I'll take, mate, but preferably Lamptey if I had to pick one. And Bissouma, I've been banging that drum for time, mate. Bissouma. I also want John McGinn from Villa. I want him as well. Grealish is obviously the dream one, but I can't see that. He's too much money, mate. He's too much money. But I would definitely rate. Do you know what? I'd get McGinn, and do you know what? I'd also get Martinez back. I would. Surely they would have put some sort of clause in that, but
well done, Leno there.
But yeah,
maybe, just maybe, Diesel. It was a little sweetener. Maybe it's a little sweetener giving them Martinez for Grealish this season. Who knows? Some people can dream.
Look at Warren, man. Bless you, Warren. Bless your heart, mate. Bless your heart. I've just signed in with all my other accounts and hit the like button on each one and subscribed on all the accounts I was not subscribed. See, Warren. Take no prisoners, mate. Take no prisoners. I love you, Warren, man. Thank you very much.
Appreciate that, mate. Appreciate that.
David Brent, the Breakmaster General. Oh, he's done it. I'm doing my own from now on. Sorry. I'm hitting up with my master next week.
I did it.
Yeah, but you got to do it in sync, in sync. Yeah? I do it, and then half an hour later, you do it. It don't look right, does it?
Not having this.
David, mate, once you have that, you'll want it every day, mate. Honestly. Steffi, look at, bless you, bless your heart as well. Keep smashing those likes. Exactly. Thank you very much. Bless.
Thank you very much.
It's always nice when you see girls in the chat.
Oi, you've run out of plasters, Diesel. No more.
Just me, then, is it? Just me. Just say, is it just me thinking that? There was a pause after I said it. I was like, oh my God, did I say it out loud? Oh, so you guys must think I'm a right dog. I'm really not. I'm shy, really, in real life. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? Is this offside? Palace have scored. Palace have scored. Benteke has scored for I was going to say Arsenal. For Crystal Palace.
Is this from the free kick? Andros Townsend's about to take a free kick.
Yeah, from the free kick. You ain't that far behind me, then.
Who needs Sky? See, I told you, Terence, man. I told you. Young Terence.
I don't know what Gabriel. Hold on, let's have a look here.
Letter of the law. Letter of the law. Come on, Liam. Right, let's have a look at this. Hang on. That looks offside. Hang on.
Is he offside?
Oh, God, hang on. Let me see this again.
I think Cahill was offside and all. Yeah, I think it's going to be offside. Yeah, you can see they're all offside. I'm sure they are. Are they offside or is his arm? Whose arm is that? I think that his arms. No, I think Holding's arm is keeping them on side. We'll have to see. There's a VAR. And there was a push on El. Are they looking at the push on El Neni? No, that can't be. It can't be a push on El Neni.
That's being given to, isn't it?
That's got if that ain't offside, that's got to be a goal. I'm sorry, that's got to be a goal for Benteke because El Neni, that's not a free kick. It's a goal. It's a goal. And rightly so. That was never a free kick on El Neni.
How has he been allowed? Look at the room he's got. Look. My God. There's no one on him. Who was it who tripped there? Was that Gabriel?
It looks like Gabriel tripped and El Neni went down just before that. But I don't know what El Neni's doing because he didn't even touch him. Benteke. So it was definitely a goal. And it's Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 1. Substitution looks like it's going to be happening now. Saka's come off for Odegaard. Who scored? Benteke scored for Palace, Salman.
Come on, Tone.
Thanks, Tony boy. I keep flicking back over anyway, but I'm sure people in the chat will definitely let us know anyway. It's still 0-0 Liverpool. And it's still
big up to yourself, Dom Clarkson. But Dom, with all due respect, mate, this is how I know you don't watch us on a regular. I'm not even going to answer that. I will let the guys in the chat answer that. I'm not even going to answer it. The guys in the chat can.
Or is that your best mate, Dom, and he's letting the cat out of the bag?
No. Dom ain't super like that. Suchek, yeah. Do you know what though, Andy? Suchek, he's had a great season, right? But I want to see him do it next season because some of these players have a standout first season, and in the second season they're a shadow of the player. I'll never forget that striker, Michu at Swansea, banging in goals in his first season. We were linked with him. Second season, he couldn't kick a ball straight. So yes,
Phuket and all. Was it Phuket for Norwich?
Pookie, yeah. Started off like a steam train, didn't he? And then he couldn't find the net. And there's that saying, isn't it? Second season syndrome. You know, because the second season, the opposition, right, they know a lot more about you, you know, your movements and that. So I want to see him one more season. See if he can do the business again.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see the end. Oh, Steph, yeah, don't we all? Don't we all? Honestly. Oh, Christ. Ricardo, Terence won't like that. No. 10 goals for Benteke. Do you know what? How many games, right, did he go without scoring a goal, Benteke? And now he's got 10. I'll tell you what, one lucky player though. Any other club, they would see. Palace have persistently, they've been persistent with him, haven't they? They've just played him every single game, whether he scores or not.
Did he go to Liverpool at one stage?
Yeah, he was at Villa. He was banging in goals at Villa, wasn't he? And then he got that move to Liverpool. That step up, he couldn't handle it. They sold him, went Palace, weren't doing the business there. You know, albeit, he's got a few goals this season, but lucky. Some players just lucky
like that. Even Andy Carroll to a certain extent and all.
All right, yeah. Do you know what? He's all about the booze, though, isn't he? He's all about the booze and that. He just wants the night out. He's another one. He's another one. Lucky player. He's a multi-millionaire. And look, lucky.
Yeah. Yep.
Telling you. Mosley, my mate. Hope you well, mate.
That was Liverpool again and all, wasn't it, that bought him? Wasn't it 50 million?
Who's that?
Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah, it was about that, wasn't it? Yeah, he had a decent season. He had a decent season with Newcastle. I think even then he didn't get a lot of goals. I think he only got about 12, if I remember rightly, in that season.
Yeah.
Went to Liverpool again, another one. He couldn't cut it. You know. Diesel Benteke is just like you, never in front on goals, but occasionally ahead on time. Come on, son. What about the banter? Yeah.
James was saying it's 35 million. Carroll was.
Oh, was it 35?
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah.
Oh no, million. Torres was 50, wasn't he?
Around that was it. Yeah,
around them times. Mosley. Professional players and can't pass the ball to each other. Well, these players train every single day, mate. So what are they learning on the training pitch? Yep. Season's done, mate.
I just quickly we've got a corner here on the right hand side.
Come on, Danny. Completely agree, Diesel. That's how I judge players over time. Being consistent is what wins me over, not just the odd fantastic performance here and there. Danny, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. Couldn't agree more. Great comment. Oh, Warren. Just see, this Warren's a G, mate. I'm telling you, it's an absolute G. Come on, Warren. Love you, mate. Thank you very much. Really nice of you. Really nice of you. 150 people watching. Oh, blimey, we're doing something right, Terence, aren't we? Hey, come on.
Well, that means we should get 150 likes, Diesel.
Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, unbelievable. 111. We're getting there, aren't we, Chris? We're getting there, mate. We're getting there. Can we get to 150? Come on, guys. Please. SA Forza. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. Hello, boys. Glad to see your stream always. Thank you very much. Guys, we said while there's a lot of you watching, we have been saying for the last sort of week or two now that we're going to be pumping out a lot more content. Yep, so far so good. That's what we're doing. But you guys tell us, how much more do you want? Can you handle a lot more? You tell us. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, feedback is vital in this game. Feedback, please, people. Right, AJ Byatt, 114 likes. We're getting there, slowly but surely, guys. We're getting there. Come on, can we get to 150? And don't get it twisted. When we get to 150, I'm then going to ask for 200 because, like I said to you before, I'm greedy like that. Salmon Alley, thank you very much, mate. Diesel and Terence, mate. Claude and the BANSTAS FC. Come on.
Thanks.
Yeah, football. Yeah, that's a football, mate. We need to make a football team in that town.
Definitely, mate. I'm up for that, mate. Definitely down for that.
But you'd have to be manager, mate, because I can't do this soft soaking all the time, man. I'm like a Roy Keane, mate. Do you know what I mean? So you'd have to, you'd have to manage them. Players of today, mate. I can't mix with them if I'm honest. They're too soft for me.
What a comment. Thank you very much, Andy. Appreciate it.
Here's another one, real one. Andy, come on. Love you, mate. Great comment. Thank you very much. Ding Dong. I love that name. I have been called that myself a few times, but I'll let you have the name. Yeah, you thought of it first. Not a problem. AJ, Diesel and Terry, I'm never going anywhere. So glad to be part of the BANSTAS family. I love you two and the chat. Come on.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you've been with us, mate, the last couple of weeks, and you've not missed a stream since, mate. So thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Really nice comment. Thank you, mate. Lily Cow, 100% up for getting a team going in Dad's memory. Let's do it. Come on. Hey, do you want to be the manager, Lily? Do you want to be the manager? The first female manager, yeah?
We wouldn't have no trophies in the cabinet, would we?
Spurs fan, now. What does she know about football? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm really pissing her off tonight. She an announcement on Twitter: Diesel has been sacked from the Claude of the BANSTAS. 124 now, and strangely 2 dislikes. Never mind the wrong ones. Come on, Warren. You're always going to get them, mate. Don't worry. Listen, the dislikes still help. Believe it or not.
Exactly.
Oh.
So we're
Honestly.
counting that as 126, Diesel. We're counting that as 126.
Exactly. One of those dislikes, I guarantee, is Mikel Arteta. It's okay. We can have Terry's favourite manager, Mikel, when Arsenal boot him. Arteta gets anywhere near our team, mate. I'm out. I'm out. That's not even a discussion. Terry would win then the quadruple. Blimey. I think Salmon likes you, Terence. Look. Hey?
Thank you, Salmon. Thank you.
Either that, or he's a comedian. Steve Cotgrove's in the chat. Big up, Steve. Fools and horses, mate. Hope you're well. Mr. Tapman. That's a quality name. Look at that. The best Arsenal channel on YouTube. Keep up the great work, lads. Thank you, mate. Brilliant. Thank you. Mr. Tapman. Tit for tat. Oh, big up to the McChronicle. Hope you well, mate. My junior team is currently 20 unbeaten. I'm available. So we'll give you a call later, yeah? We'll sort it. That'll do me. Cool. Blimey, look, look. We won't have a problem in getting players in. Look, Liam's up for it. If you need a quick dominant centre-back, give me a call. God, blimey, Liam, forget our team, mate. Run to the Arsenal, please. Oh, dear. Yeah, James, I know. If you don't see me again, James, you know why, yeah? Nah, she won't sack me. She loves me. I hope. I learnt the offside rule with Dad. I got the ketchup. Go on.
It's Martinelli's coming on, and Xhaka for Arsenal.
What, in the 74th, 75th minute?
Yeah, I did go.
Mind you, I said a draw, didn't I? What did I say? 2-2, didn't I? Yeah,
I said 2-1.
I can see it being a draw game, but you never know. Still a bit of time.
15 sort of 18 minutes with injury time.
A bottle of ketchup and a glass of Coke. Quite a strange combination, if I do say so myself. But each to their own. 127 likes. Thank you, AJ. We're getting there, aren't we? We're getting there. Jaminio. I love that name as well. Jaminio. Smash the likes.
Jaminio.
Smash the likes. It's going up. Come on, AJ. It's going up. It's going up. Anyone seen Randy Viper tonight? Where's Randy? He never misses a stream. Ricardo.
Yeah.
Where is your partner in crime?
Yeah, I hope he's all right. He never misses a stream, does he?
I was going to say to you, actually, right, I was thinking this the other day. Where are guys in the chat? If you still see these people, right, let me know. Carl, Newcastle fan. Do you remember? We ain't seen him in ages.
Yep.
Carl,
Yep.
NUSD. Who was the other one? Carter. Carter Sage. Geo. Carter Sage. Where are these people?
Yep.
Samuel Pinsey. He's another one. Where are these guys? CG. Where's CG? Where are these guys? Come on.
Yeah.
We must have upset him.
Tierney's gone off. Shakar's come on. And Partey's gone off for Martinelli.
Oh, 132 likes. Getting there, ain't we? We're getting there. See, you got to ask. Smash the likes, please, guys. I'm going to keep saying it until we get to 150. I'm going to annoy you. Lovely. Thank you very much, guys. Yep, just keep monitoring that, please. Thank you. Exactly. The Brentmaster General. The Brentmeister General. There you go. There you go. Where's Randy, my favourite Kiwi? Yeah, do you know what? Different time zones, he's probably having a kip.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let him off. I wouldn't sign for Arsenal if Sangria Southgate is in charge. I'd be like Senderos under him. Quality. That's all right, Warren. You're going to get him, aren't you? Not a problem. Karen Price. Yeah, another one. Where's she gone? Or is it a she? Is it a he? Well, if it's not she, what is it? Where is Terry's bitch? Terry's side piece. Got default dude in the chat. Hope you will, mate. Terry, don't lie to me, you. Don't live to me, you. It was your and Mikel idea to make that Arsenal can get top 6 video. Trust the process. Yeah, that was Terry's idea to do that stream. It wasn't mine. There you go. Jeez. Tubbs MD Tubio. Jesus Christ, I just got up. Greetings from the Philippines. Wow. 3:30 a.m.
Thank you very much, man.
Fair play to you, man. Do you know what? Do you know what, guy? Honestly, all joking aside, right? You guys who live abroad, yeah? I know a lot of people just disregard you as proper fans, yeah, because you live abroad, but it's so wrong, man, because when you get up at the silly... No, we don't. No, but a lot of other channels do. Yeah, you can tell, right, the way that they... you're abroad. What do you know about the Arsenal? I'll tell you something, right? When you look at the silly times that you guys wake up to watch a game, that's dedication and that is loyalty. So do you know what? You've got my utmost respect. Fair play to you, man.
No, exactly. Fair play.
John Wilson, rest in peace, Claude. Thank you, John. Nice one,
Sean.
mate. Thank you.
You ain't the original John Wilson, are you? The Fishman.
Never know, mate. We've had Mikel in here. We've had Unai in here. We've had Bert Leno in here. Kevin is the channel.
David Brent.
Brentmaster General. Brentmaster General. That's a great comment. Look, Karen is the channel's very own H. Do you know what? I'm still a bit upset with that, you know. Yeah, I am. I'm not going to lie. Getting like the ending. And now they're coming out saying that there probably won't be a season 7, because that Steve Arnott's looking to leave, Kate's looking to leave, and I'm like, no, don't tell me you're leaving it like that. No chance.
I can't believe that. Surely they can't leave it like that. Not after all the backlash they got from it. Surely.
Exactly.
You can't leave it like that. That'd be terrible. That would be. Palace are on the attack inside the box. Cross comes in, and Gabriel clears it for a corner.
Good question, Liam. Do you know what we can? Yeah, we've got to do it. We next week we can do it next week. Do you know what, Liam? I'll tell you what. Let's get the games out of the way. So obviously we've got this one tonight, and we've got the one on Sunday. Once the season comes to an end, mate, then obviously we won't have any watch-alongs to do for a while. So in it, we can just obviously that'll be a string to do. Let's just get the season out of the way, and then obviously then we can have some proper fun. Yeah. But yeah, that will happen, Liam. That will happen, mate. If I forget, keep reminding me, Liam. You know what I'm like. Static, thank you very much, mate, for blocking that absolute idiot. If he comes back, I'm not going to say his name. If he comes back, keep blocking him. Talking like that about Steffi and our mate. No. Have some respect for me. That's all right. No, listen, our mods are quality, mate. Don't worry about that. Listen, we've got no worries.
Yeah.
Mods are class. Oh God. Tell you what, mods, guy, blimey, you're earning your buck tonight, ain't you?
Definitely are.
Oh, is that what you said, Steve? The actor who plays Steve Arnott, said he would be disappointed if there was any more. If he said that, I'll tell you the geezer's an absolute idiot.
What's an idiot? Why would you say that?
Exactly.
To be honest, I'm quite shocked that they all made it through to the last series. Do you know what I mean? Because I thought one of them would have at least been killed off or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And they can't leave it like that. Surely not. Surely not.
Exactly. Haven't been that let down since the ending of the last season of Lost. Do you know, I ain't seen that yet, that's something else I've got to watch. It's on my list. I've heard it's very good. 139 likes.
West Brom are 1-0 up against West Ham.
Look who it is.
Finchy!
It is class. Finchy. One up the bum. No, I'm done. Up to me nuts and guts. Oh, Finchy. 140 likes. 140 likes. God, we're getting there, people. We're getting there. 10 more. Yeah, chasers. Come on. Oh, brilliant. Oh, man. Yeah, who's going in? Finchy, the Britmaster General, and Gareth. Oh, The Office is brilliant, mate. I love it. Right, so West Brom are 1-0 up against West Ham, yeah?
West Brom, yeah. So if it stays like this and we draw, then it goes. Spurs are on 59, West Ham are on 59, Everton are on 59, and we're on 56. But Tottenham have got a much better goal difference.
Sorry, you mean as it stands, if we draw, we're on 56, yeah?
Yeah, as it stands now, yeah. That's live. That's live.
Hello, Jerry. Hope you're well, mate. Hi, Tel and Diesel. Are you going to do transfer updates during the summer? Kind regards, Jerry Lowe. Yes, listen, we're going to be doing everything, mate. I think Terence. Keep making that mistake. Sorry, Terence is very shortly. We'll hopefully be doing a day stream as well. Bear in mind, give him a bit of time, guys. Just give him some credit. He works nights. So, but yeah, look, going forward, that's going to be something we're looking to do as well. Our aim is to just get content on the channel every day. So, because obviously you guys keep asking for it, and rightly so, we should be doing it as well. So, and we love doing it, we enjoy it. So, do you know what? It is hard because obviously, we both work, we both got families, we both got kids, and obviously there's a lot to juggle. But at the end of the day, we are making it work, and it's an absolute pleasure to do this and talk to you guys. So for us, we don't look at it as work, to be honest. So a lot more to come. That's what I'm trying to say. Just stick with us, stay loyal to us. You won't regret it. I can assure you of that, guys. Love you.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
No idea what what that means, but Eric Gurdon, hope you're well. For all I know, it could have been something really bad. I have no idea.
Probably saying.
Terence and Diesel take us to Sugar Hut. Do you know what? I think they've closed it down, mate. I don't think it's open anymore. Believe it or not, it's not there anymore.
I'll have to find out. I'll find out. I go past it every night.
There. Yeah, honestly, mate, I don't think it's there anymore.
Yeah, it's still there. The signs are up, but I don't know if it's still there.
Oh, yeah. I think it's just a restaurant now during the day, innit? I don't think it's a club anymore. George Stephen, hope you're well, George. Hi, Ter and D's. Hope you're good, boy, guys. Guys?
George.
Hello, George. Hello, mate. Very, very, very nice. Right, member streams. When are we doing the member stream? It's meant to really start this week.
Well, going forward, this is what we're trying to do. On Sunday, me and Diesel will be meeting up. We need to have an hug, don't we, Diesel? We need to have an hug. So we'll be meeting up, and we'll be sitting down, and we'll be going through everything and trying to work out a proper schedule. And then we'll be doing member streams every single day, the same day, every week. So that's what we're going to do on Sunday. We're going to meet up, work out our scheduling, and we will let you know on Sunday's stream, on the last day of the season, what day member streams will be. It's going to be the same time, same day, all the time, so that everybody knows when it is and no one needs to ask.
Exactly. Yep. Thank you, James. Been with us from the start. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. Love yous, man. Terence Diesel, you guys should do transfer daily news. Yeah. Listen, mate. Guys, we hear you. Trust me, we hear you. And we're going to be doing a lot more. Like I said, daily. Yeah. Listen, some streams maybe an hour. Sometimes we might only have half an hour. Sometimes we might even have 15, 20 minutes. But the time of it is irrelevant. We will be putting stuff on daily, yeah, because I believe in this channel, and I know Terence does as well. So yeah, do you know what? Let's have fun trying to find out, eh? Come on.
Martinelli! Get in there! Get in there, son! Get in there! Back post, 2-1 to the Arsenal. Get in there! Get in there, son. Last minute of full time and of normal time and all.
Oh my God! I thought it was a penalty then. Zaha. Cool. Gabriel got away with that.
Look at that. Go on, Martinelli. 2-1.
Blimey, what minute are you in? Martinelli, he's not even come on yet on my game.
All the Arteta ratters didn't want this to happen. Didn't want it to go down to the last day. It's going down to the last day now.
Well, hang on, that's not offside, is it?
No, it's not offside. He was well onside, mate. Well onside. Yeah, well onside, mate. What are they doing VAR for?
I told you. It looked. Hang on. I got to see it from another
It's
angle.
a goal. It's a goal. They give it 2-1.
Oh yeah, no. He's well on. Oh, do you know what? No, do you know what I was looking at? El Neni.
Yeah, it's been given 2-1. And now we just got to roll out for another 3 weeks. Come in. Up.
Do you know what? Right, that's not easy to score. That if you look at what he does there, look. If he'd hit that first time, chances are he wouldn't have scored. He had to take that touch to like elude the goalkeeper and then obviously knock it in. I tell you, Arteta, lucky bastard. Honestly.
We are a point behind Tottenham, West Ham, and Everton as it stands at the moment. The Arteta rats don't want this to happen. They do not want it to happen. Their agenda has been all season wanting him out. They did not want it to happen, and now we've got a chance come Sunday to get into Europe again.
Well, don't you look at it more as if to say, like, why are you not picking this player? Every time he comes on, he does the business. Like, why do you know what I mean? I look at that more. And think Martinelli's done more than enough to warrant a place in this starting 11. Do you get what I mean?
I totally agree that he should be starting in the starting 11. I agree with that, but that doesn't mean.
God.
Don't fuck it up, Leno. Oh my God. But you know what I mean? All the Arteta rats. And do you know what? Even Flo said the other night, Flo ain't in here, it's probably too early for him. But even Flo says, if, and it's a little if, because obviously back a couple of weeks ago, if he does get top 6, maybe, just maybe, it might warrant him being here until You're
joking, did he?
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what Flo said. He said just a little bit, you know what I mean? It might just warrant just a little bit, but we don't know if we're going to get top 6 yet or anything like that, you know what I mean?
Hang on a minute. Flo comes in here, yeah? He don't say anything remotely like that when he's in the chat. But you're telling me he said it on the phone?
No, because obviously, when you look at it on a whole, when you look at the reaction of the way our fans have been this season, we was apparently getting relegated. We was getting relegated all season, and now we might have a chance of finishing 6th. It's nothing to celebrate. We're not talking about celebrating.
But that's not down to us. That's not down to. Do you know what I mean? That's a lot of that's down to sort of how other teams. I mean, from the start of this stream, we've been saying, right, if they lose that game, if they don't win that, then
Diesel, you always say with Kenny Ken, it's a results business. So these teams, if they, it's a goal, Pepe with a good goal from the left. That's game, set, and match. Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 3. Get in there, boys. What a good goal from Pepe.
I'm at the bit where El Neni's on the floor. Hang on. Jordan, are you?
Get in there. Great goal from Pepe again.
Right, let's have a look. Rob Holding taking a free kick.
You seen it?
No, it's out for a throw. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm in the wrong year. Hang on. Here we go. Go on the run. Go. Oh, great goal. Come on. Tell again. You're going to drop him the next game. Do you know what I'm saying? It went past 4 players, Terry. 4.
Diesel, stop everything. Sammy Elliott has done it for us. We haven't gone with a duck. He's come in at the last minute, Sammy Elliott. Well, thank you very much, mate. I said this before Christmas.
Come on, Sammy.
What a good player. And there he is, full time in the Arsenal match. So 2 results have gone our way already. The third one is going our way too. And we've gone out and we've won this game. So at the moment, unless West Ham come back and win against West Brom, it all goes down to the final day of the season where Arsenal have got the possibility now of finishing in 6th place, Diesel. Way, thank you, Lily. We've reached 150 likes, Diesel. 194 people watching. Let's get it up to 200 quickly before we go. I can't stay on too long after Diesel. I know Kenny's coming on that, but I've got to shoot off in about 10 minutes, mate.
Oh, look at that. The Brett Master General. I love how you do it. Cheers. Nice one, Brett Master. Thank you very much, mate, for your donation. Buy yourselves a big bag of chips, lads. Come on. Do you know what? That actually is bang on as well. Yeah, 2 large chips each, in it, eh? Yeah, it's bang on. Yeah, we just about got enough there. Nice one. Thank you very much, Mr. Brent. Thank you very much. Thank God we're eating again tonight, Tel. Nice one.
Exactly, mate.
Exactly. Another night, head above water. Woo!
So, Diesel.
Yes.
Let me ask you, because obviously a couple of weeks ago it was never going to happen. It was never going to happen. It was never going to happen. Where are we going to finish on Sunday? Considering, just let me give done now, have got a win, most probably, to get in the Champions League. They're playing Tottenham at home. Then you've got Everton. Everton are away to Man City. And then you've got West Ham, who are at home to Southampton. At the moment, they're losing. There's still a lot of time to go in that game. Obviously, they can come back and win. You never know. But if they don't and they draw the game, it still doesn't matter. We'll go to the last day of the season. And obviously, we're at home to Brighton. So
what was that first game you said? Spurs?
Spurs are away to Leicester.
Ooh. Yeah,
that's what Leicester have got to win, probably, depending on what Liverpool do. It's 0-0 still. But they might have to win. They have to win to guarantee going into Champions League next season. So where do you think we're going to finish, Diesel?
So it wouldn't surprise me if Everton go to Man City and get a draw. So basically, all they've got to do is draw, right? Whereas if they Everton, Spurs, and
no. If we win, then
if we win and they draw,
we go above them, all of them,
into 6.
No, we go into 6th because we can go in on 61 points. If Everton draw, they go on 60 points.
Is that the same? Same as West Ham, same as Spurs.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're all on. Right, okay. So it just takes one of them to win.
Yeah.
Then we won't get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Everton away to Man City.
We can have a Kit Kat too. Thank you, Nino.
Oh, no, come on, Nino, man. Lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, we need feeding up, Nino, don't we? We need feeding up. This YouTube lark, it ain't easy. You get hungry. Kenny, how are you, mate?
Kenny, turn your commentary down.
Well, I don't want to spoil it all, but you know what happens. I'm watching a bit of football. Football's still my God. But I want to say one thing is that I was very, very frustrated in the second half. I thought that when Crystal Palace scored, I thought there was only one team going to win it, and I thought it'd be them. But I think what killed Crystal Palace is probably a little bit lack of quality, maybe lack of pace.
Liverpool 1-0 up.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Yeah, you know what the situation is regarding Crystal Palace. I think what's killed them, even though they showed a lot of endeavour, put in a great performance for Claude and Roy, I think the last third, I think they lacked a bit of quality, maybe a little bit of pace. Zaha, was trying to win penalties here, there, and everywhere. And then what it was is that a little bit of quality in injury time. That's what happens. You've got a bit of quality injury time, and defences get tired. You'll nick games, and I think that's what we did. We nicked the games. You know what I mean? But it was a typical Arteta performance. Good, bad, frustrating, ugly, and then what's happening is that we just kept at it. You know what I mean?
But all results are going our way, these Kenny. We've won
Well,
our game.
What's happened to Hawthorns?
West Brom were 1-0 up. West Brom were 1-0 up.
West Ham missed. I heard West Ham missed a penalty.
West Ham missed a penalty. Declan Rice hit the post, and it come back. And then I didn't see the West Brom goal, to be honest.
It's an own goal by Soucek. Soucek normally scores at a different end for West.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I'm just having a look at now. Mikel Turner's on a ball. Soucek's got a ball. West Ham's got a ball in. It's now with Lanzini. I think it was Lanzini. Oh no, they put it. Oh, it's a goal! And
it's a goal!
Made it
the goal! West Ham have scored. Soucek
have
just got an equaliser.
So West Ham has made it very interesting. They're going to be on 60 points, but you know they got to look for the win. But it was great play on the right hand side by West Ham, on the left hand side by West Ham. Good little cross, great little overlap. Like Antonio wins the ball here. He wins the ball.
No, there's definitely onside, and there's no offsides here.
Yeah, he's onside. He's onside. Oh, he's offside.
Shuki's off.
He looks soft there. Looks off.
He looks off. Shukic looks off.
I think this is going to get chalked off. I think it's going to get chalked off.
He was in front of the ball. The ball was passed forward.
No, this is off. Yeah, this is offside, mate. No, he looks in line. He looks in line,
actually. He looks in line.
That's a goal. It's got to give it a goal.
That's got to be a goal, surely, Ken.
Yeah, well, it's a goal. David Moyes has got his thumbs up. It's a goal. It can't be anything other than a goal. If that's offside, then I've been watching the wrong sport for a long time. I can see the video, VAR got it in.
No, you can see that's onside. That
is onside. It's got to be 1-1 West Ham. There's no way that cannot be. There's no way that's a goal. That's not a goal. That's a goal. Onside, yeah.
Onside 1-1. Just before half time and all.
Yeah, so in the build up to the goal, Antonio has won the ball back, and then West Ham managed to get an overlaps, and they've made it 1-1. But Liverpool 1-0 up. So again, it's a case of West Ham being on the front foot. And who's their last game of the season?
West Ham have got Southampton at home.
Yeah, Southampton a bit one of those tricky sides, got a lot of pace, but you know, West Ham have got the ascendancy and they've got goal scorers, you know. Southampton lost yesterday to Leeds, in it 2-0. Yeah. But you know,
listen, if West Ham win tonight, then fair play to them. They definitely finish above us in 6th place. They deserved it after the season they've had. Obviously it make it interesting for them if they don't. Obviously, it make it interesting if they don't, and it'd be well interesting. But we've still got Everton at the moment. Well, West Ham are in 6th on 60 points, I think it is. Tottenham and Everton on 59, and then us on 58. Ken.
All right, so you look at the situation. It's like there's some sort of there's some sort of ascendancy for into a momentum for us. We won 4 on the banks. You know, like I said, we managed to recover from, defeat against Villarreal. You know, one thing is that, Manington's very good at football. We've got Brighton at home, but, Brighton have beaten the champions, I think. So you've got to remember that Brighton do play good football. They do play attacking football as well, and they do have a bit of a goal threat. So they're going to be very up for it. And we just have to remember that whatever happens, it's a 95-minute game.
No, exactly. I totally agree. Totally agree with you. It's made it interesting there. Obviously, we've got the result. And it's something to look forward to on Sunday, Ken.
Oh, 100%. Look for. I mean, what's happened? You've got a ball rolling on Monday with the show about can Arsenal nick 6. Me and Diesel, I thought you were mad, and I thought you were just clutching at straws like you sometimes do. 90% of the time. Sometimes. But what's happened is that you've been vindicated. Some results have gone your way and others haven't. But you know what I'm saying?
That ain't happened yet. Listen, even if it does happen, if you think I'm sitting here celebrating 6, you've got everything coming, Terence.
Well, neither of us.
I'm not.
But you've got. Lily, much love to you as well. But you got. One thing you've got to look at as well. Me and you, right, have been like cyber horsewhipping and Terry. We've taken our frustrations out of him. Like whenever we've lost, we've taken it. The person who's who want to take their frustrations out instead of the manager is Terry. Why are we taking on Terry? Because Terry's firmly beyond Arteta. And Terry's been a bit of a punchbag for us. You know what I mean? And, you know, we've even got even more angry with Terry because he brings Unai Emery into it, which makes us even more angry. You know what I mean? You feel like, so it's something like I feel like strangling Terry. You know what I mean? But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it was, you know, we've had a strong finish, but, you know, my mind hasn't been changed. I still want to change the manager because I think if we are in transition, I would like a more experienced manager to take us further forward. And I think Diesel, you're the same as well.
I'm exactly the same as you, mate. If we,
sorry, go on.
I can tell. Sorry. What worries me, Ken, is if we do get 6, there's going to be a hell of a lot of fans who are going to say, actually, do you know what? Yeah, let's give him another. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of them will just go back to that.
100%. Because one of the arguments I had with in terms of wanting the guy man replaced, it wasn't so much the trophies; it was about his positions in the league in terms of like, you know, he finished 8th last season, and you know, I thought anything lower than that was a sackable offence. But what's happened is that after the fact we've lost 13 games this season, lost record amount of games at home, you know, didn't trouble the scorers in the League Cup. We got absolutely thrashed by Man City. Southampton team selection cost us, and then Europa. You know, some people looked at the Unai thing, thought right, we're upset because we lost against Unai. But the thing that really got me was the man of defeat, and it was just too many of performances like too many decisions like that, one too many. So I tapped out on Arteta, and you know, nothing's going to change my mind in terms of wanting him replaced.
Yeah.
Tony, just quickly, you only just started saying about the 20 quid again for Harry, seeing as West Ham have just scored again, haven't you? Eh? When you was losing, you weren't saying that, was you? Your bum was twitching a little bit, wasn't it, son? I see that. Your bum was twitching a little bit. Don't worry, tell Harry, wait until Sunday unless you score another goal. And, you know, if we do finish above you, I'll be waiting for my 20 quid, son.
Hi, Jake. Sorry to cut you, Jake, but, you know, like,
that's right, mate.
I think what's happened is that Josh was completely furious about the prospect of the Tyson Fury fight going through. I think that Josh has called him a fraud. Tyson Fury says, "Oh, it's not my fault. Knew about the arbitration." But again, one thing is, I think one of them, or maybe both of them, have mentally spent the £75 million purse already. So I suppose, you know, when you have a prospect of that purse, and someone like Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury not signing a document and forgetting he signed it, has made AJ very, very upset. But you know, it was good for British boxing that we actually got close to having this fight.
Yeah, no, exactly. So it's definitely going to be off then, isn't it, Ken? And he's got to fight.
Well, it's not going to be off. It's not going to be off. I think what's happening is that
not off, but, you know.
Yeah, but you know, like as I said to you yesterday, I said to Diesel, you know, it's a very exciting time for boxing. You know, in retrospect, you look at the heavyweight title scene, having a unified title fight, an undisputed title fight between Fury and Joshua would have slammed the door on a lot of fighters. You know, it slammed the door on Usyk, slammed the door on Dillian White blatantly, and it'll slam the door on Deontay Wilder. So what's happening is that they've got to wait, and then the other fighters are in a position where, well, if we fight and lose, we're gonna be down the pecking order. So, you know, for a boxing fan like me, and for that, and in interest and fairness, I'm all for, you know, maybe it was meant to be.
Yeah. Listen, Diesel, I'm going to have to shoot off, mate. Sorry, I've got a couple of things I need to sort out before I go work. I'm going to have to shoot off. Kenny, I don't know if you want to carry on or you want to shoot off yourself, mate.
So I could do what Diesel wants to do another 10 minutes. It's fine. If he wants to go, we can always do this on Sunday.
No, I can go another 10, Ken, if you... if you're free, mate. If you're free,
Yeah,
I know you are a man in demand.
What we do, we slag off Terry anyway. When Terry's gone, we slag him off.
I'll do that whether he's here or not. Don't worry about that.
Exactly. You do it even if I'm here or not, so it don't matter, mate. You know what I mean?
Right, fair enough.
Listen, mate,
That's right, mate.
Appreciate you coming again, Ken, and we'll see you definitely on Sunday anyway.
Definitely,
maybe before that, we'll do another one.
Who knows? Maybe next week, boxing permitting, you might want to do a season review. But who knows? We'll probably, if you do a season review, we'll probably argue again because you'll probably like ghost all the defeats we've had and talk about the fact that we finished probably we got into Europe and then everything's all right knowing you anyway.
I will leave it on what you and Diesel normally says, and it's a results business. It doesn't matter if you lost. The other results are coming, and we got 6th place if we do finish there by winning all the time.
Results business. Go, we're right.
Results business. I'll leave it on that.
I've walked straight into that one, haven't I, Terry?
Listen, Ken, love you, mate, and I'll speak to you soon, yeah? Diesel, I'll speak to you later, mate.
Oh, mate, later on.
All right, thanks a lot, everyone. Speak to you later on. Bye.
Later on. Hang on, let me just change that. There we go. Kenny, seriously. Even if we I'm not having that. Come on.
No, it's not a case of that, but we've seen this many times that with under Arsene Wenger as well, where like when we've gone out of Champions League, we've been disappointed. We've gone out of every cup competition, and all of a sudden we go on a run of games where the shackles come off and the pressure comes off.
Exactly.
2012, when we lost to AC Milan. After that, we went on a run and we managed to, 3rd place of Tottenham. And then the season afterwards is the same sort of thing as well, where again we lose to Bayern Munich and we go on a run. So I think that's the situation we have in football. Is that the biggest equaliser in football is the fact that with games to go, and the pressure's off, all the mistakes you make when you're under pressure. You're all right, mate. All the mistakes you make when you're under pressure, when there's no pressure, all of a sudden shackles come off, your passes go astray, players start making forward runs, and everything comes together because there's no pressure. You know what I mean? And a lot of times you're playing teams who are on the beach. You know what I mean? And I think when you're not playing, when you're playing with a bit of freedom, that's when you get a bit more lead in a pencil, figuratively speaking.
The thing, do you know what I think one of the biggest issues is though, Ken, with a lot of the fans is that a lot of the fans have got short memories. This happens season in, season out, right? When there's nothing to play for at the end of the season, suddenly these players appear. The handbrake comes off, and they actually know how to kick a ball straight. During the season, when we're in the competitions and there are cups to fight for, there's things to fight for and to play for. They crumble. And this is what I keep saying. I say it all the time. Thierry Henry put it perfectly, Kenny. Everything's nice at the Arsenal. It's comfortable. It's all Disney. It's all candy floss and popcorn. And do you get what I mean? He's Thierry's 100% right. And I think that's the situation is that what's happened, right, is that Arsene Wenger had a dressing room when we were winning things. And with Henry, Vieira, Petit before him, you had Anelka in the team, you had Dennis Bergkamp as well, Adams, Keown. The dressing room kind of policed itself to a certain extent that, it was like, leave it to us, don't do whatever you want. If he makes a poor challenge, don't worry, we'll have him. You just, like I said, motivate us, but we can deal with it. And I think what's happened is that when you had maybe captains who tried to do. William Gallas came to Chelsea. He tried to be some sort of leader, but because of what he did against Birmingham, he didn't get the respect he probably did. But he was actually trying to do the right things in terms of trying to, get the motivation. But he wasn't Adam. So, it was that time when I think Arsene Wenger probably had a nicest dressing room where people didn't fall out. Like Fabregas, a nice captain. You know what I mean? He wasn't what I'll call like a leader.
Van Persie, a nice captain, not what you call a leader. Koscielny, wouldn't call him a leader. Xhaka, not really as well. And I think that's the one thing is that it's the mentality that comes from the owner, the Kroenkes. And I think that's why, I don't know about you, I've got no problem with the money the Kroenke spend. Kroenke spend a lot of money. And, you know, they have put money. All right, people say it's the club's money, but they're the ones making the decisions on player salaries and players' acquisitions. But in terms of, like, the mentality, that's where I have a problem because, you know, the minute owner says, I didn't buy Arsenal win trophies, then that kind of permeates towards the dressing room, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's no coming back from that. When your owner comes out and says that, you're done, Ken. You're done.
Yeah, exactly.
you are in there. Even if they believe that, to actually have the front to come out and say that, I mean, that's just next level, you know.
Yeah, but I think if you put it in context, you could put it in confidence. You could even say that's what he actually means, or it could be the situation where it was very much, you know, because I know, like, before Arsene Wenger was sacked in 2018, but, you know, there was a lot of grumbling. So, like, everyone had their sort of cut-off point in terms of their support of Wenger. I was 2009. Some people were 2011 after Birmingham. Some were 2011 when we lost 8-2. Others, when we lost to Blackburn in 2013, began to lose faith in Arsenal and went him out. Some as late as 2016 or 2017. So what was happening is that there was a notable presence where people were making those like calls for Arsenal Wenger to be replaced. So maybe in response to that, Kroenke has said that, because you got to remember, you know, from 2005 to 2014, we didn't win a trophy. So Kroenke's joined Arsenal when, you know, we're probably in our third year of being trophyless. So maybe that's in context of what he said. But what's happening is that because they said it, it's now been brought into context where people think, well, this guy doesn't want to win. He's not ambitious. So, and I think that is the situation we find him in. But there's no evidence to suggest that Kroenke wants to win things because of the fact that the mentality in the dressing room is still the same. And, you know, managers talk a good game, but the fact that managers are tolerated for poor results suggests that statement that Kroenke's made a few years ago actually fits.
Yeah, no, it's true. Do you know what it is, Ken? Right? I think that I look at everything and I just look at it as much as I want the Kroenkes out. I think, you know, what they said there is unforgivable. You know, you don't come out and say that to the fans. You know, that's one thing. But then I look at it and again, I think, well, the Kroenkes, they're not the ones who pick the starting 11 every week. You know, they're not the ones who the tactics. You know, that is part of the bigger problem. You know, like obviously we need new owners and, you know, ambitious owners as well. But before we get to that you know, that Mount Everest of a mountain, right? Let's try and sort something a bit more, you know, closer to home, which we can sort. And that is, I mean, this manager, you know, Terry's going on like, oh, we could still get 6. And if we get the way he's talking, it's like it's a successful season. Right? I'm not celebrating 6.
Well, that's the thing. You've got to realise, right, is that people say don't mention Unai Emery. All right, we don't have to mention Unai Emery. But again, what they say that, you know, they say the way he was sacked, it was like he brought the whole house down, that he depressed the fans and that everything was great when he came to the club, and he messed the whole thing up. And, you know, and so, you know, fan pressure got him out. But I don't understand why the same sort of empathy or lack of empathy isn't afforded towards Arteta. I still want to know what is so good about this coach, because I see a lot of people on Twitter and I see people on social media, they genuinely believe that he's going to come good as a coach, and that they genuinely seen something in this guy. Burnley are in there. Oh, he's taking it away. It's wood. He ain't got much pace. But as I said before, they generally believe that there is something within Mikel that will stand us in good stead moving forward. But again, moving forward, what we're going to do, because we're not going to get into top 4 this season, with the fact that, you know, Leicester City may miss out if Liverpool win today and Liverpool win again, and they're 5th, and they're probably going to be out of the top 4 on goal difference. So they're ahead of us. And then you've got to look at, I'm not going to mention Spurs, but let's talk about Liverpool, who lost their 2 best defenders, and they probably scraped into the top 4, so they're ahead of us. And a lot of people still see Liverpool, Man City as the teams to beat, despite the fact Liverpool season. Then you've got Chelsea. And the biggest elephant in the room is the fact that Harry Kane's available, and it's highly likely he's going to go to those big teams. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So
We should just make them even stronger. This 4 or 5 year process. This is what I keep saying to him, Ken. Yes, it can be a 4 or 5 year process, providing every other team around us sits still and allows us to do what we're doing. But while we're trying to improve, they are. And they're miles ahead of us now. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's a case of... And do you know what? Can I just say as well? It's a results business, yeah? Right, this is what I keep getting told. Yeah? Coating off Emery because he finished 5th. Is that a trophy, though, Diesel? Is that a trophy? Well, hang on a minute. Tonight, we could get 6th. Is that a trophy?
I think you've got to realise is that it's going to be a vindication for a lot of people who are behind Mikel, because simple reason is that our reasons for not wanting him in is we were worried that we're going to finish a lot lower than we finished last season. So they're going to say, well, we stumped you on that, and they're not going to talk about they're going to say, oh yeah, Pepe's come good towards the end of the season. They're going to look at the fact that Smith Rowe's managed to find a place, and they're going to look at that kind of positives. And then they're going to look at the fact that if he could do this and that with his own team, and maybe we'll see something different. And that's what they're holding on to. But I just don't understand why there was another manager who finished outside the top 4. Yeah, got embarrassed in Baku, but that was the players who weren't playing for him, who panicked when we won a goal. When we went 2-0 down in Baku, the players panicked, and their asses went. But that's the manager's fault. So you had a manager who said, right, if he got in the top 4, he wanted Louis, he wanted Zaha, he wanted who else did he want? He wanted Partey a year earlier, and he wanted Maguire.
Fabinho, he wanted Fabinho as well.
Yes, he wanted all these players, and had that been Arteta saying he wanted all these players, then it was we should have given him more time, and that's why he deserves more time. But another manager has just made that kind of like I said, request for new acquisitions in order to take the club further. But no one ignores that. Oh, he would say that. But with this manager, it's different. I don't understand. Is it because is it because of the Pep? Is it because they think that we're going to play the same football that Man City play? Or
it is that.
It has to be that. Because I can't see anything. Liverpool just scored now. Natty Phillips has made it 2-0. Great cross on a bar. I think it was a great play, and it's got in. So Liverpool looks like Leicester are going to be out of top 4 places by the looks of that. He gets a kiss for his central defender, his fellow defender, Williams. But yeah, it was actually let's see who's done it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a great little play for him. And my guy, Mane actually puts across him. It's a great little play from Thiago and Natty Phillips.
Oh, it's class player, Thiago.
Class player. Yeah, but look at that play. Look at those quick feet. Look at those feet by like I said, Mane. You know what I mean? He may not be scoring goals, but that's a great assist for Natty Phillips. And I suppose it's one of those things where can you just imagine, right? Liverpool putting all the hard work, and then Croydon Roy goes and ruins it for him by Crystal Palace just turning up for him. Can you imagine that?
Well, I think it's confirmed, isn't it? I think it broke earlier on today that he's definitely going.
Yeah, he's
right.
The guy's 73, isn't he? He's 73, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to retire, isn't he? Ken, I'll be honest, I've never rated Hodgson, never rated him, but fair play to him. I mean, when you look at the career he's had, where he's been, clubs he's been at, you got to take your hat to him.
He's managed countries as well.
Yeah.
He got Switzerland. I think he got Switzerland to the World Cup, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. I don't rate him, but you can't. I think
with Roy Hodgson, I think what's happened is that he. If you're like an average player, or you're a team that's considered to be average, one thing about Roy Hodgson is organisation with him. He'll turn you in a very organised team. Like, you know, he did a good career at West Brom. He did really, really well for you know, when he was at Crystal Palace, getting them comfortably into the top division. Keeping them in the Premier League. But I think for England, I think that's where we felt a bit disappointed, because we just felt that we didn't know what identity Colin Roy had when he was England manager. We just felt that he was a safe pair of hands, but we didn't think England could kick on.
Yeah,
and, the World Cup in Brazil, you know, not getting out the first round was poor, but losing to Iceland in the last 16, I think that just summed up Roy Hodgson up as England coach.
No, he did. And do you know what? Do you know where I lost that little bit of respect I had for him? When he done that press conference and he basically said, "Why are you asking me these questions?" Well, because you're the manager. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't like that. I thought, nah, that's wrong.
I think one thing about Hodgson as well. Yeah, I do agree with you, David. Yeah, he had a very good time at Internazionale. You know, plays like Paul Ince under him. You know, he had Zanetti, really good side. So yeah, and he is respected all over the world. But
Patrick, I ask Kenny this every single day, mate. Kenny's been giving me tips. So
I think what is Patrick as well. It's all about, you know, it's got to mix it up. It's got to be your cardio, because the thing is that you've got to do your running, you know, road running as well. You also got to be able to do, you know, like your sit-ups and cardiovascular, because the simple reason is that it's all well and good, lifting heavy weights, but you have to be fit enough to do it, and you have to kind of get the shape as well. And diet, it's always got to be diet as well, because you know what's happening. You've got to have discipline at the kitchen table, because what's happening right now is the diet is conditioning now. You know what I mean? Like you can lift loads of weight, but you know you could probably, especially, you know what it is, right? Say you're going to bodybuilding competition, you'll lose marks if you don't have a lot cut with around the stomach. But buddy, I have a cheat meal probably about 2 or 3 times a week, but you really shouldn't be doing that, because remember, you know what I mean. But again, the thing is that if you have cheat meals, you've got to train really, really hard, and I'm talking especially hard, because it's really, really difficult to burn off fat, especially when you put a lot of fat in. When you're younger, you know, in your 20s, and maybe just when you're on 30, it's hot. You're easy for you to burn off fat. But when you get into about 31 or upwards, it's really hard to lose weight. Really, really hard to lose weight. And I think that I'll definitely think about it, London boy. But you know, it's definitely really hard to do.
That'd be brilliant, Ken.
No, but it's really hard to do that. The reason why it's really hard to lose weight is because, you know, it's hard. Fat is hard to lose, especially when you're eating things that, you know, fatty, like bread is not really good for you if you're trying to be a bodybuilder or trying to lose weight. Because bread's got a lot of sugar. Because, you know, basically a lot of things that have got sugar, you really should be eating. Bread's got a lot of sugar. You know, a lot of carbs have got a lot of sugar. But the problem is that you've got to mix your carbs up with your meats, because if you eat no carbs and you eat meats, then it's not good for your kidneys as well. Because you look at a lot of bodybuilders, they have a lot of kidney problems. They need kidney transplants because they got rid of, you know, like the carbs, and they've just eaten good fats. But again, it's not really good for their insides. And that's the whole thing about it, is that you've got to think about your blood pressure as well. And that's why you've got to do a lot of cardio as well, because a lot of bodybuilders, you know, sudden death syndrome, you know, strokes as well. So you've got to really, it's got to be your health first, and then you can sort of build it up.
Yeah, especially the older you get as well. You've got to look after yourself, man. There's things that
drink loads of water as well. Water's very good for you. You know, I know people like to drink these energy drinks. They're a load of crap. They're not good for you at all. You know, like the weight gain. I do understand it, but what's happening is that, again, remember, it's basically putting sugar in your system, which is not really good for your inside, especially your heart. So you've got to try and drink natural, but it's water, loads of cardio, running, everything, and then probably like vegetables, but mix up your carbs. But don't eat good carbs. Remember one thing: it's visual fats as well, because visual fats is the biggest killer for people with high blood pressure, and also people with heart disease as well, because they're the ones that really eat up your organs.
Yeah, no, exactly, man. Totally agree, mate. Totally agree. But yeah, it's all about the cardio. I've got right into it now, Ken. I'm really enjoying it, mate, if I'm honest. But
definitely. But you've got to remember,
diet is more important than
the easiest way for you to get fit is your road running. I know it's a hard start, but I can only talk from experience that, you know, you try all the things like, you know, going on a running machine, you go on the bikes and everything, you go on a cross trainer, easy. But when you're on the road where you can't put where you can't, you know, like change the gears, you can't, you know, put the machine off, that's where I think it's real fitness as well. But the thing is that, you know, you ought to make sure, run on the tarmac, don't run on the pavement, because it's probably not good for your knees. You know what I mean? Who's my favourite boxer ever? You know what? That is a very good question, because I've seen some really great fighters. I'm a big fan of Floyd Mayweather Jr., massive Ricky Hatton fight, but he sounds like the best fight of all time. You know what? I think it's got to be Marvellous Marvin Hagler for me. Marvellous Marvin. You know, yeah, southpaw, great records. You know, in terms of like the eras of the four kings, he was the best out of the four great, you know, like fighters. You know, Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
You know, like Hearns and Duran. I thought Hagler was the best. For me, he's the best fighter. But you know, there's still time to see some really good fighters. But I'm
You break up there. That's it.
So, Pat, I think he's beatable still.
Yeah. I can hear you now, mate. I can hear.
Yeah. So
mine is Tyson all day long.
Yeah, but Mike Tyson. Oh God, Mike Tyson. Do you remember him, man? The way Mike Tyson, you know, for that period between 86 and 1990, before he lost to Buster Douglas, I don't care what else. You talk about heavyweight champions, right? He was probably the best heavyweight I've seen in terms of like, even though he didn't look like heavy, he was built like a cruiserweight, wasn't he? And he was only about 5'11". But the fear he instilled.
5'10". He was 5'10".
Yeah, but the fear. I've never seen fighters, in all the time I've watched boxing, fighters used to see him in a ring and you actually see fear in him.
Yes, exactly.
Remember Frank Bruno in the second fight, he was like doing a sign of the cross running into the ring. And I think that is an example of, you know, the fear Tyson put into a lot of fighters. And, you know, you look at Larry Holmes, great heavyweight champion, but in that fight with Mike Tyson, he was scared. You know, let's talk about Michael Spinks. Michael Spinks beat Larry Holmes twice on points, but when he went in with Mike Tyson, the first time he got knocked out, he didn't want to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All you know what I mean? But
that's
it's one of those things.
That's why I love Tyson, because do you know what? When you're 17, 18 years of age, he's knocking out big men. And do you know what? Some of these, a lot of these boxers looked at him and thought, he's a kid. Yeah, I'll fight him. Easy work, light work. I'll tell you something. When they got in the ring with him, and do you know what, Ken? I totally agree with you. He had that look where you look at him and you think, Christ. It's like you second guess yourself, right? When you get in the ring, it's like when you're looking over at a man, that man, he don't just want to knock you out. He wants to eat you. He wants to demolish you. I don't know. The game was won before. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know if you were around that time. How old are you anyway? I don't mean how old are you?
27.
You're 27. Or how old are you really?
No, 39.
You're 39. So you're 39. So I don't know if you remember it, but you know, I'm about probably 10 years older than you, I know. But you know, there was a fight in 1986, 87. Like Bone Crusher Smith fought Mike Tyson. There, they called Bone Crusher. They called him Bone Crusher Smith for a reason. He had power in both hands. He battered Frank Bruno. You know, Tim Witherspoon in the first round he battered. Then he went in with Mike Tyson and he shat himself. They called him Bone Crusher Smith, but he shat himself when he fought Mike Tyson. He cracked his pants, and
That's
all he
what
did
I'm
was hold
saying,
Mike Tyson, and that's what Tyson does to you.
No, exactly.
Who's saying what you're saying? Do you think boxing needs reform to start competing with the likes of UFC in order to become the dominant sport? You know what? I think what's happening, right, is that boxing, I think in a way, Eddie Hearn is trying to sort of replicate what Dana White is doing in terms of like having their own sort of training centre. And, you know, what's happened is that they're trying to get, you know, the big fights where, you know, unbeaten fighters fight unbeaten fighters. You know, fighters don't protect their records. So in terms of what boxing is, I think, you know, not having the Joshua Fury fight prospect going off is very disappointing. But in terms of boxing, I think what's happened is that you say it needs reform. Well, it's come a long way from when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid watching, in terms of like boxing was just basically like, wasn't like the people's sport that it is now. It was basically like, you know, word of mouth and buy tickets. Like, for instance, big British fights, they were never shown live. They used to be, say the fight was on a Tuesday, they used to show it the next day on Sports Night. So we never really got live boxing. And it was very rare to have a live world title fight, even for abroad. It was only when I was about 14, 15, when we started to see a lot of live boxing. And I think that's where boxing improved. And I think what's happened is that boxing has reformed itself in terms of like the fighters are making more money because TV's involved. But what TV has done is that it's made it kind of like, but it's made it a situation where certain, the WBC is aligned with TV stations. And also they have like, for instance, you have about 4 or 5 belts and one fighter's ranked number 1 with one body and he's probably number 10 with other bodies. So in that respect, I do agree with you, Hanny, that boxing in that respect does need a bit of reform. But the thing with UFC as well is that there's a lot of undisputed fights where fighters put their records on the line, and I don't think that's really possible with boxing because, you know, too much is at stake. You know, too many fighters with different promoters, and then not only they with different promoters, they also with different TV stations. So I think in that respect, you can't put the genie back in the bottle in that respect. Like Dana White, he's the alpha and omega in UFC. But there's going to be a situation where UFC, there's going to be someone else who's going to rival David White. And then when you get a few more rivals of Dana White, you're going to get what you get with boxing, different belts and different TV stations being involved and fighters not, you know, want to put their records on the line. So UFC is a very young sport in terms of boxing being around for 200 years. UFC's only been around for 25 years.
Yeah, no, exactly. So he summed it up there for you. His name, I believe that's what your name was. But yeah, Warren, hope you're well, mate. Thank you for tuning in as per usual. Earlier on, Warren put I haven't seen the fight, but he said was it Hagler versus Hearns? Was absolutely
well, I'm not saying I know Hagler versus Hearns is right, one of the classics. There's 3 rounds of savagery, brutality. You know what I mean? Absolutely. It was, you know what's happened, right? I'll tell you one thing. It was like going down Finsbury Park or going down the Andover Estate in Finsbury Park where people were at it, right? No weapons. It was just basically a barnstormer. You know what I mean? Whoever, and at the end of the day, the winner basically could have had the fight stopped because he got cut with on his forehead and it was getting into his eyes. And then when he realised that, you know, the ref might stop it on cuts, he went, right, I'm going to have to go now. And he knocks him out in the 3rd round. That's that, you know, 9 minutes of savagery.
3 rounds?
Yeah, it was 3 rounds. 9 minutes. It was basically about just under 9 minutes of pure savagery. And I'm talking savagery and brutality.
Oh, well, I'm going to have a look at that on YouTube.
You have to look at it. It was in April 1985, Thomas Hearns versus Marvin Hagler.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that after this.
Well, I'm going to have to let you go Diesel, because I'm getting a bit hungry.
Yeah, no, go on. Cheers, Ken. Mate,
Thanks,
love you,
mate.
man. Right. Always, mate. Always a pleasure, man.
Thanks
you.
for having me on, mate. And Lily,
anytime.
Thanks for this. Speak to you later. Bye.
Anytime. Love you, Ken. I'll text you later. Oh, mate, later on. And there we have it, people. There we have it. Blimey, still 61 people watching. You guys are mad. Thank you very much. Whose name, Mahmood? Massive respect to both Diesel and Kenny Ken for showing my comments and giving your thoughts. No, anytime, man. Anytime. Listen, the channel's about you guys. It's not about us. Yeah, and that's all there is to it, really. 174 likes. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Wanted 200, but, you know, that'll have to do, Warren. AJ Byatt, thank you very much. Yeah, lovely comments there, mate. Thank you very much. Who was it he said about doing a boxing stream? Yeah, we will be doing that. Listen, any ideas that you guys have got, this is what I was saying to young Terence the other day as well. You know, listen, we talk all the time, you know, and we're always talking about certain ideas that we both have for the channel, you know, but it's also imperative for me and Terence, to be fair as well, that, you know, listen, this is our channel, not just mine, Terry's. It's you guys as well. Yeah, it's ours. You know, it's a community thing over here, right? So anything that you guys want us to do a stream on, talk about, if we can do it, we will. You know what I'm saying? So any ideas that you guys have got, listen, feedback is always welcome. You know, that's how I've always wanted to do it. You know, not arrogant at all. You know, just two humble blokes. But listen, you know, without you guys, there is no channel. So listen, you guys have got just as much input as what we have, to be fair. I've just seen that. Lily Kell, bed for me, crying into my pillow tonight. Well, there you go. That's what you get for supporting the scum. Isn't it, babe? So you should be used to this by now. Disappointment, eh? What's new? Why are you shocked? Eh? Crazy woman. But, yep. Bye, Kenny. Thanks for the fitness advice. Listen, anything fitness, mate, Kenny's the man to ask. Trust me. Yeah, you see him now. Telling you, he's in peak condition. I'm telling you now, peak condition. But guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up now. We've been going for what? Just shy of 3 hours. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate that. And listen, I just want the season to end very quickly. I just want to touch on this because some of the nonsense that my co-host was talking earlier on, you could just tell the way he's talking. He would get so excited if we finish sixth. I mean, so what? It's six, you know, and what? I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Kenny asked the question earlier on, you know, what is it about this manager? You know, I know what it is about the manager. It's because he's good looking. You know, he has nice hair. He wears Gucci, you know, and I genuinely think Terry fancies him. You know, I do. Listen, I'm not even joking, right? When I say that, I'm not joking. I genuinely, hand on heart, listen, hand on heart, I think Terence fancies him. I do. I don't know what else it could be. Well, I'd have more respect if he just come out and said, look, I want to screw him. You know, that's why I'm backing him. Fair play. Now I understand. Yeah. What else could it be? I don't understand it. I just don't get it. You know, it's a romance. It's lust. Yeah. It's lust. Yeah. That's what it is. It's lust. And it ain't just him. There's quite a lot out there. Yeah. Who think this man can do no wrong. Yeah. You know, mocking Unai Emery because he got us fifth and it's not a trophy. Well, hang on a minute. And he's right, it's not a trophy. But then you're jumping up and down at your chair tonight about the possibility of us finishing sixth. So that's a trophy then, is it? Because the fifth ain't a trophy. Let me tell you something now, my friend. Sixth definitely isn't a trophy. Yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just absolutely unbelievable, people. It's unbelievable. Some of the tosh that I hear on this channel. But why do I put myself through it? I don't know. Listen, I get to talk to you guys, man. That's the only saving grace, in my opinion, to be totally honest. But yeah, Tony, thank you very much, mate. Great show. Take care. No, he does get under. He does. He knows my buttons, mate. And me being the natural blonde I am, I fall for it sometimes. I am trying, Tone, I promise you. AJ, I think that's the best YouTube channel ever. No, mate, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Mikel, will you guys do watch along for the Euros? Mikel, we're doing as many games as we possibly can. Listen, we're going to smash the arse out of that. Smash the granny out of the Euros, mate. Trust me, I love the Euros. So, yes, we will be. Listen, trust me, we're going to be doing, God knows, mate. Loads of games. We're covering the Euros, and we're going to cover it hard. Trust me on that. So don't go anywhere. Stick with us, watch us. Liam, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. And do you know what? I'm going to say this. I've never said this before, so no one can basically say, I'm trying to, get clout or nothing like that, yeah? But listen, guys, help me out. I need some more Twitter followers, right? I've only got 600 odd, which is quite poor. Terry's got about 3,500. And I speak a lot more sense than what he does. Let's be real, I do. Right? So come on, hit me up. Get my social medias going, yeah? I arrived to Twitter quite late. I've not been using it really, but I'm starting to tweet out a lot more. But we're in a world now where if you don't have a lot of followers, you're not really taken seriously. Do you know what I mean? It makes you laugh, innit? That's the world that we're living in. Same with Insta. Listen, I'm not begging. I'm just asking. If you don't ask, you don't get. Yeah? Help me. Get my numbers up, please. And that's about it. We are your sanity diesel. You know that. Come on, Tone. Exactly, mate. London boy. Love you, man. Love you. Yeah, proper geezers here, man. So yeah, guys, I'm off. Listen, we're going to be back. We're going to try and do we're going to do a stream tomorrow. Like I said, I want to get stuff on it every day, daily. I really want to grow the arse out of this. And just, I think we can. I keep saying it. Call me deluded for once, but we've got something special here, and I'm going to work my arse off to make sure that that we actually try. Listen, if we try and we fail and it doesn't grow any bigger, than what it is, then I've got no issue walking away thinking, well, we tried. Yeah, not that I'd walk away, but you know what I mean. The greatest crime for me is if we don't try. No more of this 1 or 2 streams a week nonsense. Yeah, daily now. We're going to hit it hard. So, guys, be prepared. All we ask is that when you do come, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Let's get the numbers up. Come on. Well, let's not forget why we're doing this. Yeah, we want to protect Claude's legacy. We want to grow this channel. Yeah. So there's that. And just share it, like it. Share, like, subscribe. That's all we're asking. All 3 of those are free. Come on. I'm not asking you to put your hands in your pocket. So, guys, once again, love yous. All the best. And last thing, Arteta out. London boy, love you. Thank you very much. Arteta.